Hello, if you could stop. Thanks. Hello, folks. We are back. We are live. Oh, I did not post it to Facebook this time. Well,
all our Facebook viewers.
Oh no,
He gets mad at me
none of them
for theme song.
Look, Twitch has gone crazy on copyright recently.
Oh,
You never know.
They have gotten very serious about it. So, right. Jumping back into the last session. So over the last few sections, actually, our heroes returned from what amounted to a year of time lost to the multiplicitous Feywild, and their trek back home from where they were dumped out of it. They managed to track down the mysterious Grimes, who abandoned them after the Feywild the moment they finished the mission he had hired them for. They got back home, tracked him down, and after a decisive victory against him, his dwarven companions, and the spiders that were defending them within this strange webbed cave in the woods, Grimes was pulled out of their grasp and into the Underdark by some of those very same spiders. Along the way, they gained a strange elven companion named Kena, who was very childlike despite her age being probably somewhere a bit older than theirs. They have since learned she was raised in the forest and determined she had a chance at civilized life. They forked over some coin and did some convincing to get a boarding school to take her in as a special student. Their ability to survive all of this attracted the interest of the at first hostile Barrack from the Thieves Guild, who invited them to join the Hooded Jack group. They managed to pass the test of membership, and a month later, we come to them having received their first job to go to a small town called Hawksridge, and steal the jewelry that is the current source of contention of two siblings of a failing noble house. They are tasked with stealing these jewels from the brother who's apparently hiding them and hiding himself under the good graces of the Baron of Hawksridge. They decided to put their journey off for 2 days, however, and we come back on their second to last day in town while they've been delving into the Knot, the safe house that the Jacks of yore left behind to those that came after. You guys managed to work out how to sneak to the second floor without the house noticing you. You turned off the swinging blades using the pointy hand warmers that you had to stick your arms into, and you've worked your way across the pressure plates unharmed by going diamond, queen, and you guys are now in a T-shaped room with 8 unexplored doors, a bit of evening left, and a full day tomorrow left while you can be in town. What do you guys want to get up to?
Can I come off the ceiling now? Oh wait, no, I was already out the ceiling.
Yeah,
yeah, we would have been in bed. I'm pretty well ready to go.
Did we go back to sleep?
You guys had not. We ended with you guys in the second floor, having just figured out how the pressure plates worked.
Do we want to explore more, or do we want to go on the trip? Or do we want to save some of this for later?
I feel like we might want more hands here. Right? Like, what if we get ourselves killed, like, right before our first job? That'll be really embarrassing.
Yeah. So what else is there? Like we did, there's the 2 hallways, right?
Right. So it's a T-shaped room, and I originally called the 2 sides like 2 hallways. So it's just a large central section, and then it kind of goes up and burgeons out to either side with rooms going down it.
Yeah.
And then there are 8 doors that you guys have yet to look at.
Let's look at these doors. Might as well.
And I'm just going to move the letters over. Oh, do I have this on a different layer? Idiot.
Bring
Nope. Don't do it.
I'm doing different things.
Oh yes, it's the lyrics that everyone
will
claim us for.
Sure, that's the issue.
No, I said Dovakin.
Yeah.
Dovakin.
Shut up, Alex.
You know what? If Stick of Truth can get away with it.
No. They literally scan videos for audio that is copyrighted, and then just take the audio off your entire video for a second of it. So, really not messing around.
Yeah, they are messed up.
Fine, well, to find a different, less known theme song.
So, yes, you guys have some doors you could look at. You can safely traverse this area.
Hop down. Let's go check these doors.
I'm already down.
Oh, okay. So where do you guys want to start?
Dre put myself dude in front of a door. I'm going to investigate it.
Okay.
Well, there is.
I'm trying to find doors that look the same as other doors we've dealt with, like G doors, D door. You know what I mean?
Well, they all have their own letters, except.
Let's see.
the
I've gone
door-
around and marked these doors with the letters J, K, L, O, and P.
Exactly.
Jaclop. It must mean something.
Jaclop. Yes.
Okay. I'm in front of a door.
Which door?
I don't know. Alex put me in front of a
I
door.
put you in front of a statue to see if you'd stick your hand in it.
No. No.
Let's
No.
let's start at the J door because of the
Sure.
alphabet.
I want to investigate this door. I want to take a look at it and see
Okay.
what it's about.
Make me an investigate check.
Start the game off right. All right, 22. 12 plus 10.
22. Looking over this door, this is door J. You would notice that it is locked. There is a it's locked, and then as you're examining it, you would notice some sort of because you move the handle, there's an extra like clicking noise that's going on that you're not used to when you turn a handle.
Okay.
And like a twang when you turn it, like something starts to stretch if you turn it a little too far, but then
Okay.
it hits the edge of where it can move in its current locked state.
Can I check the door for traps and stuff?
Well, that's what you can find out from investigating the door so far. So that
Okay.
noise might be a trap, might be something else. You're not sure.
I tell Alex, I'm like, hey, I would just relay that. There's a weird twang. It feels almost like some type of chord or something. I'm not sure.
All right.
You might
All right.
want to give it a
Like
look.
a trap like chord or just like
To me, it feels like there's something pulling or getting tension when I move the handle, and it's only being stopped because it's locked. So just be careful when you unlock the door.
All right. Do you want to try and unlock it, or should we leave it?
I think we should try and unlock it.
All right. Back up. I've been practicing this, and I'm going to try and unlock it as we back up to be away from it.
Okay, sorry. What are our health points at before we do this?
Oh, I am at 17 and you're at 12.
Can we just take a quick short rest?
Yeah, if you'd like, you guys are welcome.
We'd like to. I want to take a short rest before we do this.
Yeah, you guys are welcome to spend an hour resting and spend any hit dice you so desire.
Okay.
Yup.
And then I'm also just gonna go gain back 3 spell slots. Okay, I'm gonna spend.
I'm sad that more people could not see your face when you did that.
I looked up with my eyes open wide and screamed at the ceiling.
Yes.
I am going to regain some hit points. So, what's my total hit points?
Total hit points is 37.
Okay, let's regain some hit points. Okay, that first one went well. From 12 to 20. Now let's roll some 6s.
Gives me time to reveal more of the legend as well. Okay, up to 26. Okay, that's not good. That's
J locked.
Okay,
If
that's it.
I found the solution.
3. I am now up to Alex. I'm up to 33. I'll manage my health points. So don't worry about the health points.
All right. I will put your health up there though, so I can track
But can
it.
you knock off 4 hit dice?
Yes. I assume wizard ones, or did you use your D8 as well?
I used my D8 and 3 wizard.
All right. Beauty. Oh, that was a fun hour. All right, the door.
Right. You guys
Yeah.
sit around, probably off the pressure plates for some time as you guys catch your breath, treat the wounds that are from the different shocks, cuts, and stabs that you received in the last little while, and then head back to the door in question. What would you like to do?
I will try and unlock it with my mage hand of justice.
All right.
Which I can do now as a level 6 rogue.
Make me a
Or
slight
a
hand
level
check.
3 rogue, but a level 6 total.
It's still the Thieves' tools.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
As you work with the hand there to unlock the. Wait, no, this is a Thieves' tools, not a sleight of hand check. Can you Thieves' tools?
You
with
can
this?
unlock
I can
doors.
try and do it without being noticed with a sleight of hand versus perception, but I use Thieves' tools to try and actually do the thing.
Right, but I don't think you can get your hand to use thieves' tools.
I
Yes.
can. It is part of my mage hand leisured main feat
Yeah,
or
it's a
feature.
arcane trickster.
You can use thieves' tools to pick locks and disarm traps at range using your mage hand.
Oh wow, okay, that's even better than I thought it was.
And you can pickpocket, like insert and take things from people's pockets, like grenades.
And I can do that with a bonus action.
All right. As the hand gets to work, you eventually hear the telltale click of the lock setting, and as it turns, it seems to be unlocked.
All right, go open it.
Careful of the thing I was telling you about.
Yeah, go open it.
Okay, you have the hand open the door.
Oh yeah, I guess I was gonna get Barian to do it, but I guess I can also just open the door.
Yeah.
Fine.
As this is okay. As it turns, as the handle turns, you hear something like twang and snap as gas gets vented out from the edges of the door to where your hand is. And the hand you can see as it's forced back into its original position, and you hear the lock snap back into place.
Okay, so
You guys are far enough away.
So the door shut and locked again?
The door didn't open. It twisted. There was a snapping sound. Gas vented out from the cracks at the edges, but the door never opened. It just locked itself again.
Okay. I'm gonna try turning the handle again. Is there still that twangy thing there?
You listen intently. Make me an investigate check.
I can do that.
I got a natural 20.
Okay, never mind. He can do
You
that.
don't hear anything. It just sounds like a normal handle at this point getting stuck on its lock.
All right. I think we fixed it. It
Oh,
doesn't
give her
seem
another
to...
unlock.
All right, I'm gonna try and unlock it again.
Okay. Make the
That's a 23 Thieves' Tools check.
23 is your hand. It goes over, and once again, it does it. Turns, and you hear the handle unlock.
I open the door, leaning away.
As it twists the handle, you watch as the handle forces itself back to flat, and you hear the shunk of a lock pushing itself back into place before the door can be opened.
This is really frustrating. Well, I think we did something wrong. It's not opening.
Okay, I'm gonna tell him. Here, I'm gonna give him like a thin piece of metal. Once the door's unlocked, use your pick and try and pull the door bar back, and then jam this piece of metal in between the door so it can't relatch.
All right. Have we actually managed to open the door, or is it just as
Not
we
at all.
turn the
No.
handle?
Just as you turn the handle, something pushes it back into place and locks it. You guys have not had the door open even a little bit.
Yeah. So I'm saying let's jimmy this piece of metal in between where the lock would re-engage.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it a deadbolt style lock?
Where you guys are, the lock is on the handle, so no.
Okay. No, it just stops the handle from turning if it's locked.
Or can we use our thieves tools to jimmy the lock so that it doesn't re-engage?
Well, it doesn't let you get it all the way turned. Like there's not enough space to get anything in there until the door's at least opened a little bit, but it's not even letting you get that far.
We're stuck.
Okay, moving on to the next one. What's the next door?
Okay.
Literally K. You're right.
Would be K. Yes. And this door is much like some of the ones were downstairs when you had to sneak in.
Mm-hmm.
This door has a metal plate that is dropped over the lock body, preventing any picks from being put in to try to unlock it. Except different from this one, the metal plate is completely over where the lock would be. Like you can't see it. It's not the same where there was like a sheet of metal behind drop down. This one is just a sheet of metal over where a lock would be.
Okay, so there's no opening that door. Next one.
Okay, all right, L.
Yes. Actually, the next door.
Do you want me to actually roll, or are you just going to tell me stuff? Like, can I find things out about the doors, or just get the description that you're giving?
Well, I'm describing. I want you to know what you see before you engage with it, right?
Okay, yeah. So I would like to investigate that door and see if I can figure anything out.
Okay.
27.
Right. So you are at L.
Was that K?
No. Or you're still at K. You want to do investigate K.
Yeah, I did J, and now I'm
Right.
investigating K.
K, the handle. When you go to give it a turn, you have that same kind of like stretching noise in it. That last time triggered a trap, so it might be the same. It might be something different. But that would be all you find out about this door, other than the seeming lack of a lock, and it's got like a heft to it that's more than you're expecting when you kind of try to move it.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Well, try it out. It's kind of similar to the other door.
All right. Think there's a way to access that twangy bit?
I don't know. I rolled a 27.
Could certainly attempt something. You guys have probably come across the best solution to it. It seems to be something in the actual body of the handle.
Okay.
See if you can take the handle apart.
Huh, well, that's an idea. That's an idea.
Sometimes the best way to get through a lock is just to take the lock apart. As from the hit YouTube channel, Lockpicking Lawyer.
With random objects, usually.
There's no visible screws or any mechanical components for you to work into to take the lock off. Like most locks, they keep that likely on the other side to prevent just that sort of thing from happening.
Don't see a non-destructive way to take this apart.
Well, what do you feel inside the pins? Like, what do you feel in the internal mechanisms?
I wiggle my
This door
little
does not have
hooks in there.
a lock. It just has a metal plate where a lock should be. So
Okay, so never mind. Next door.
No pins.
What's
to
the
feel.
Oh,
is
you're
it,
right.
L?
Nope, the next door does not have a letter.
Okay. What is it? Oh, we'll look.
Yeah, I didn't put a letter on this door.
This door looks like much of the other doors in the house. Just it's got a handle. There's a spot where a key could be put in to lock it.
Okay, so we can. Is it locked?
Make the investigate check.
That is a 15.
15. Does not appear to be locked.
Okay. Hey Dre, you want to give that an open with your hand?
All right. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Back up 10 feet. Open the door.
Okay, as you guys leap from diamond to heart, there's like 2 good hops to get back to where you are as you send your hand up, and as it turns, there's the same gas that pours out from the cracks at the edges of the doorway, just harmlessly gathering in the air before the hand pushes open the door.
Look at this. Look at this. I've never defeated traps with such ease of not even seeing them.
It would reveal a thin hallway with 2 more doors on the other side of it. Doors M and doors O.
All right, I'm gonna draw an M on the first door and an O on the other one.
Listen, do you want a legend or not? Fuck off.
And are those doors against the rooms that were the other locks were on, kind of thing?
No, this is like this open to a hallway with it 2. Well, it's actually got 3 doors on it. Sorry, there's also an M. It's got 3 of its own doors.
It's just like a little closety room.
Okay, I guess we walk in.
Okay. Walk in. Which door would you like to look at first?
The first one.
Okay. The one that presents itself directly in front of you would be M. And this door, just like K, the one outside, has a metal plate where you would expect to find a lock body.
No handle. Okay. Next door.
A little awkward. N.
N is the next door. The next door is N. That is just a same sort of door. There's like a keyhole lock. Just looks like a standard door.
Is it looking like it's unlocked or locked?
Make me an investigate check.
Okay, that is another 15.
15.
Rolling bad.
Definitely appears to be locked.
Dre, this one's locked. Give her a rip.
Okay. Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
Yeah, beep, 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 beep.
I'm gonna try and pick it with my mage hand.
All right. As you stand at the end of the hallway watching your tools floating over to do their work, make me a...
They would be invisible.
Yeah, but the
My,
tools.
my
would be
tools
The
aren't.
tools would be as well.
No.
No, the hand does not make anything it's holding invisible.
Yeah, but how do you do the thieves tool check with it?
You
I
can
feel
do
like
it
it
from
worked like an
range.
invisibility spell.
No, it doesn't.
No.
It's not what it's. It's just intended to let you pick things from range, not make all your
Yeah,
tools invisible.
I can try and be sleight of handy to do it sneakily, but it's not like they're not visible if someone was looking.
Okay.
All right, I got 8, 9.
9. A 9. You put your tools in and start fiddling with the lock. You do not succeed to get it open. With that, you may try one more time as you get a little upset and take furiously to the lock again.
Good test.
This is it's going fine. It's going fine. That's a natural 1.
As you're working there with your tools, and as your pick snaps in the lock.
I hand him the needle nose.
This door is very well defended. Some weird trap went off and broke my lockpick.
Dre, I heard the pick break. Here.
Yeah, it because of the trap in the lock.
Yeah, here's the extraction tool and a new pick.
Uh-huh. Be right back.
And you a pick from his lock picking
And
kit.
the extraction tool we
Yes.
used to remove.
At this point, your hand is not cutting it. You're too new with that magical hand. You are going to have to do this one in the meat.
Yeah.
In the meat.
Alright, get over here. Well, you know, it's hard without like being able to feel what you're doing.
First, make me a thieves tool check
That's
to
what she said.
extract your broken pick.
Whew, that was almost another 1. 18.
18, as you not so delicately manage to pull out this, what ends up being this kind of twisted, mangled piece of metal after you work it out, and you hope you haven't damaged any of the internals of the lock. You will need to replace it, otherwise you guys are down to 1 thieves kit between the two of you.
Oh, there's lots of picks in a thieves tools kit.
There's picks for certain types of locks, so with 1 broken, his kit is incomplete.
Okay.
It's alright. I'm sure it's not that hard to get one.
We're gonna buy mithril picks.
That seems overkill.
They can't break.
Okay. Don't know what you heard about such things. It's a 12.
You sit here kind of embarrassedly fiddling with this lock, still failing to get through it. It's a good thing you guys are not in combat and nobody's relying on you to get this open. Because we have all the time in the world.
It's a good thing. Good thing Barrick's not here.
Please
It's like
try again.
maybe you should do those 12 locks again.
Yeah, what did they call him? What's his title?
I'm the lockman.
Barrick? Oh, they
No.
call him the boxman. Yeah.
So, need anything else from the toolkit, Boxman?
No, I think this is a trick lock that actually can't be opened. Let's move on to the next one.
You want me to take a go at it, Boxman?
Doubt you'll succeed.
Okay, I'll go take a look at it.
Grab your pick from him. Make me
Walk over. What is it? +6?
Yeah.
Yeah, 23.
As he comes over and your brother had a few of the pins set for you, but you set the last few of them and click the lock open.
Expertly pull it out, and I just bow and back up.
As you guys,
And with that, I have gotten the door open.
right. Door is unlocked. As you guys pull it open, no gas.
That's good.
What you see before you instead is a long room, a window at the other side of it with the curtains drawn and tied together. And along this room, this is M.
Oh, this is the balcony room.
This is not.
No, not quite.
Oh, I had the curtains tied together.
All of the
There's a
rooms
lot of
before
curtains.
that.
Oh, okay.
There are many windows in this house. So this room has 3 levers running up both sides of it. There's 3 on one side, 3 on the other, each carved with a card on its face. So just levers sticking out of the wall, face on it. They're like not huge. They're kind of unintrusive.
3 levers. Levers 3.
Just 3 levers on the wall.
So the levers, I have the left and right side of the wall. Over on the right, from where you are, I will reveal it. So up the left side, there is King of Hearts, Jack of Diamonds, and the 7 of Hearts. Up the right side, there's the Queen of Diamonds, 10 of Hearts, and 9 of Diamonds on these levers.
Okay. Can I go to the window?
Yes.
I'm gonna unclip the wire.
Okay, you start untwisting the wire. It's quite firm, and you got to give it it's like steel wire that you have to give some muscle to.
Yeah.
Untwist as you untie them, and
I'm gonna save the wire and store it.
Okay, you tuck the wire in your
Alright.
pocket.
Alex, can you write some wire down?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna open the curtains.
Fling open the curtains.
And Jim open the lock and open the window.
Okay, you pull, and it takes quite a thunk to get the lock to click open, and you can lift the window open, and you can see out front of the house, off to your right, is like a bump out where the building's a little fatter than this wall you're on, and to the left is a chimney.
Okay, I am going to put a little insert, little chunk of metal, so that the thing won't relock.
Okay.
The window won't relock.
Right. Yeah.
Kind of thing, and I'm just going to leave it cracked open.
Okay.
So it's easy enough to open.
You leave the window cracked open, a little bit of a shim there to keep it from being able to reseat.
Yeah, like where the window lock thing, I shim the window lock thing so that it can't magically.
Yep. Gotcha.
Okay. All right. So we have a what? 9. Can you repeat that?
So on the left you have King of Hearts, Jack of Diamonds, 7 of Hearts. On the right you have Queen of Diamonds, 10 of Hearts, and 9 of Diamonds. Can you see where that is, Alex?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so they're all hearts and diamonds.
What could it mean?
King, Jack, Queen, 9.
Well,
10, 7.
I mean, I have
Yep.
the King of Hearts, so I mean, it only makes sense. I'm gonna pull the King of Hearts lever.
Okay. You go over and it seats itself at the bottom of its. It just goes in a 90-degree and seats itself at the bottom.
All right, I've
There
made
was,
my
45 off the
contribution
wall.
to this puzzle.
Pull the Jack.
Okay. You go over and pull the Jack of Diamonds down, and it seats itself.
Okay, now I'm suspicious.
Pull the Queen.
Go over to the Queen of Diamonds, and it seats itself.
Go pull the other ones.
You got a 10, 7, and a 9.
I pull the 10, and then the 9, and then the 7.
Okay, you pull the 10, you pull the 9, and as it goes there, the one in your hand, all of the 5 that you pulled pop back to up, and you guys hear a as gas out from the openings where they operate from. I need the 2 of you to make me Constitution saving throws, please.
What's my con save?
+1.
+1?
Yeah.
That's a 15, 14 +1.
It's gonna be a fun night. That's a 6.
Okay. Both of you take 8 poison damage as it just fills the room, and then there's a as you hear something start to run and pull the poison from the room.
Okay. All right.
You guys are left as it's being extracted, kind of trying to hold your breath, coughing until the last of it gets pulled from the room, and you would hear the door behind you that leads outside unlock as it was slammed itself shut and locked itself while you guys were there, and all of them are set back to the top position.
And the window's still open.
The window is still open, yes.
Hey, we got pretty close though.
Okay. Let's try that again. So we had King, Queen, Jack, right?
It was King. Yeah.
King, Queen, Jack. And then we did 10, 9. So let's do 10, 7.
Okay.
King, Queen, Jack, 10, 7.
And as you pull the 7, there's a boom as the door
I run over to the window and I stick my hand out the window.
As you go over and you're trying to pull
I'm
on the
holding
window,
my breath.
you're in your breath as you try to pull against the window, and it won't budge. It's not locked, but it won't move. I need both of you to make Constitution saving throws, please.
All right. That's a
17 plus
21.
1.
Okay, you both succeed, so 10 poison damage becomes 5 poison damage. As you both, you struggling and holding your breath through the exertion, before you guys hear the waiting, holding your breath as the poison gets sucked from the room. All of the levers once again at their top position.
I prop the window open all the way.
Okay, what are you using to prop it open?
I will use... I don't know. What do we have in our inventory?
Steel wire. We don't have a crowbar anymore. You have some daggers. I have a hammer. Pythons. Some string.
I'm gonna prop it open with pythons. I'm gonna open it up like this and jam pythons into the crack.
Okay. You're likely going to wreck the window slide as you do this. It will be effective, but it's likely going to do permanent damage.
Alright,
to
I'll
the
prop it
window
open
slide.
with the hammer.
Okay, you.
I just open it opens like this.
It just goes up, like slides up.
Oh, then I just put my hammer in the sill so that the piece of wood is in between it and like the hammer sitting there and the wood's holding it up.
Okay. As you set it there and set the window on top of it.
All right.
Enough so that we could easily stick our heads out.
All right.
There
This
you go.
does not appear to be as simple as we might have thought.
No, I have an idea. Let's try this. I do 7,
Okay.
9, 10. Jack.
Hey, good luck, and I'm gonna step
Hold my
outside.
breath. Hold my breath, Queen.
I'm gonna.
As the door closes,
Head out the window.
I need Dre to make a.
I
dexterity saving throw.
walked out of the room.
You were a little late on that.
I said I walked out of the room before he
Yeah, we're
pulled
gonna
that
skip the door
lever.
swap.
I'll roll if you want me to, though.
I do want you to, yeah.
All right.
And then you stick your head out the window.
Hanging out the side.
Let's see if the hammer survives. All right. As you put it out, you're holding your breath as the gas fills. You take a few gasps as gas is like pouring out of this window as well, and you can hear the groaning of your hammer and the snapping of wood starting to splinter until you hear the as something slowly pulls the gas out of the room, and the levers are once again set to their top position and pulling your head out. It seems to have worked, but your hammer has cracks running along the wooden haft of it.
Okay.
I got a 16.
16. You managed to duck out of the room, just narrowly avoiding the door slamming shut.
All right.
Dre, I'm tired of this. I don't want to do this
Are
anymore.
you sure? I think you're pretty close.
I think I'm good. I think we've tried 3 times and it's failed at 5 every time, and we haven't found any thing that matches anything or no pattern at all.
I mean, if you say so.
Oh, have you found a pattern?
Well, maybe I have.
Okay, what is it? I'll leave the room and try it.
Yeah, all right. Okay, just wait here.
Okay. I'm gonna take my hammer out and leave the
shim.
No, the shim's blocking the lock, and then I'm gonna leave the metal part of the hammer in between the window, so it's the window's open about this much.
Okay, but you're gonna have to break your hammer to do that.
No, it's just gonna sit there on the sill.
Oh, I see.
So
I thought you were taking the wood and leaving the. Like,
no. So it's literally just gonna sit on the sill like this, and it's gonna come down. It's gonna hit the metal part of the hammer.
Right. Okay.
So it's resting on the metal part, and the thing's shimmed open,
right,
so that we can get in there and through the window if we want.
Yes, sounds good. As you leave the hammer there and the window.
All right. Wish me luck, and I'm gonna close the door.
You shut the door.
I go out of the room.
I'm going. Yeah, I'm going to walk over to the window.
Yep.
I'm gonna open the window.
Yep.
And I'm gonna jump out of it.
Okay, as you leap out of the open window and tumble towards the grass below as you're 2 stories up. I need an acrobatics check, please.
Yep. All right, that is 19.
19. You land with a roll, silently on the grass below, uninjured.
All right. Gonna head to the Thieves Guild.
All right. You head into the city. Barian, how long would you wait for your brother?
I'm going on the couch. I'm done.
Oh, okay. You head downstairs. Dre, you make your way towards the Thieves Guild, passing the guards now familiar with your snooty ways on the way.
We actually wouldn't pass any of the guards.
Right? Aren't we in the inner run?
Oh, yeah. You guys are in the inner run.
Yeah.
My mistake.
So
yes, you walk
just
over
go into the Verve.
to the local Verve. You can see the whorehouse in all its glory. Glory.
Stable. We call it a stable.
You walk in. Where are you going?
I am going to the like supply shop that is in the basement.
Okay. It's actually above it. You go down.
Oh, is it
you-
up? I thought we
Yeah,
went
you
down.
go over and you pull a lever in one of the booths. You walk down, like you slip down underneath where the table used to be, crawl along, and then there's a long, winding staircase of stone that you go up, and then it
Oh,
exits out into the main area. You can walk over to the door and open it once, and it's not the right room, so you close it, open it again, and there before you is the area of the Thieves Guild with the market, the information broker, the shop, and the guild quarters.
All right. Walk up. I lost
Oh, hello.
my 16th pick. Could you give a replacement?
Of course, yes, I'm certain we can replace it. So you only need a fraction of the kit. So that will be a normal price of 1 gold. What is your rank?
Bronze needle.
Bronze needle. And given our current climate we're in, are you a dues-paying member at the moment?
No.
Then in that case, 1 gold, please.
All right. Here you are.
If we're paying or not.
No, you guys elected not to.
Yeah.
For the time.
Because didn't we do arena fighting?
You did, yeah.
How much did we make from that? I can't remember.
We made it
So
a
did
lot,
I.
like the most money we could, because we got like a 98.
Yeah, you guys rolled really
Yeah.
well. Right, so he comes back with a single pick and hands it to you, and it matches the pick you broke in that lock. You can add it to your thieves' tool.
Oh, would our cloaks have came from the tailor? It's been a few days.
Yeah, I believe you guys got them months ago, so you would definitely have them because
Yeah.
it's been a month that you guys have been in downtime. So
Yeah.
Maybe we have our cool cloaks
certainly
now.
have your
Alright.
your Assassin's Creed-esque cloaks. So you get your pick. He kind of looks down, bored towards the book that he keeps on his table.
What's the book for?
Pardon?
Huh? All right, have a good day.
Goodbye. So you walk out of the shop.
What's the book for? Pardon? Huh? Bye.
Two old men.
Okay. I'm sleeping.
Right?
Sleeping.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna crash on the other couch.
You get back and creep in and lay yourself along the other couch.
Alex, make a perception check.
Sure. Do you have to make a sleight of hand check first?
I don't know what I have to check. I'll ask Isaac what check I would have to make.
Performance.
No. This is a different thing.
Oh, all right.
I got a
Also
15.
to require
Oh,
in the porch.
make me a sleight of hand check.
Uh,
Actually, try already know survival. So make me a
see,
survival
I
check.
don't.
It's like a
like-
hunting thing.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
like,
be
it's a
sleight of
little
hand
rope
for sure
thing,
because
though,
he's not
isn't it?
trying to like keep it a secret because he's doing it before I even get there.
See, like the survival thing just doesn't fit like with our like.
Mhm.
It's not like
But-
we're setting a bear trap. It's like we're doing like roguish things.
Yeah, it's how well could you
I don't know that
conceal it?
setting traps is super roguish. I definitely know disarming them is, but I wouldn't go that the two things are necessarily
Yeah,
very
we don't
related.
really set traps. That's not really.
What's my survival?
+1.
16.
And what did you get, Alex, on your
Yeah.
perception?
Got a 15.
As you step down.
No, he trips.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
It's like
as you
6
just
inches above the
right onto the carpet through the doorway.
and there's like a little bell and it just jingles like a door opening.
See your brother sleeping form on the couch as you trip into the room.
I try and sort of like recover from it, like, oh, my shoe. Huh. Oh no, it is tied. I sit back up and go.
He doesn't know he tripped from the wire. He just thinks it was his shoe. Oh, I can't wait till we leave.
Right. So,
Like, Dre, are you okay?
Oh
Wake
yeah.
up.
I just felt like my shoe was untied there. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, weird.
put me in a klutz.
Yeah.
Back to sleep.
as you lay back down to sleep.
What time is it?
It was into the evening, so you guys could head to bed. You would wake up very, well, not as early as normal, but early the next morning, probably around 3 a.m.
I'm extra long meditating, napping.
All right, yeah,
Yeah.
you guys can just rest until the morning, recovering all your spent hit points, half your spent hit dice, or half
Yeah.
your master hit dice, and so on and so forth,
Boom.
and wake up rested the next morning.
Hmm.
By wake up, I mean come out of your meditative trance.
Well, I don't know if you have anything to do. I don't got a lot to do today, Dre. I'm just lounging. So
Do I have anything to do? Did I write anything down to do? I don't think so.
Yeah, unless you guys have something to do. I mean, there's more rooms upstairs you haven't looked at, or you could simply wait until tomorrow.
well, you know, we want to save. We want to save for save some of the exploration for when we get back.
All right.
and
Yeah,
have
we
the
wouldn't
help
want to just
do it.
blaze through the whole thing right away.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, because
Well-
we totally could though.
absolutely.
Yeah,
We could-
no problem. Just like first try every puzzle right through it.
Good point.
Yeah, so I mean, like it's probably just good
So
for
what you're saying is
longevity.
I should make them all harder. Since you guys haven't
Well,
built it yet. I'll
Well,
just update the legend.
I'm just worried it'll go over the viewer's head if you make it
Yeah,
much harder.
okay, I see. I see. Well, I
I
got
say as the viewers are probably screaming the answers at us.
We're already up to M doors. That's almost too many letters for our viewers.
Yes.
They kind of know their whole alphabet. Their whole alphabet.
Somebody's literally saying that. "Read the whole alphabet. I don't have to look at a map. You barely know how to open YouTube.
All right then.
All right.
Then
All right.
It's like
the two of you would like to wait through the day. Does anybody have anything they'd like to get up to for their last day in the Lochran before heading to Hawksridge?
pretty good.
Gray, any answer?
I
Any at all?
believe not.
Okay, very good. Then you two spend the rest of the day preparing your gear, making sure you're ready for your
Yeah.
4.5 day ride.
Have a nice
making sure
meal.
your horse is ready, you're fed, rested, and prepped to go. The next morning, you guys wake up and are greeted outside by Lyra, along with her steed there once again, and she's sitting astride it with a half smirk along her pink dragonborn face, loaded up with what looks like a rather warm cloak, and waiting for the both of you.
Good morning.
Morning.
Eh.
Ready for a ride?
I am quite ready, yes. Time to get out of this stuffy city.
Yes. I walk up there, choose ponderously while contemplating the universe, and give him a carrot.
Hand a carrot to your horse.
What does choose ponderously while contemplating the universe do with said carrot?
He eats it.
Is there a specific way he chews on it?
Ravenously
Like, looks like you got something on your mind, boy. You all right?
chewing on carrots.
Scratch his ear. Hop on his back. Right. Come on, Dre.
One sec, I'm contemplating something.
No. We can wait.
All right.
Okay. As you hop on behind your brother, and the two of you start on your journey with your companion towards the city, not city, but the small settlement of Hawksridge. This journey,
4.5 days.
yes, will take 4.5 days. Which of you would like to roll the luck die for
Dun,
me?
dun, dun, dun. That's all you get. Me,
Okay.
because I've been rolling great today. Ooh, that's a
Then
9.
you roll. Hold on. A 9 out of 100?
Are we rolling 100 or 20?
It's D20.
Oh, D20. Okay.
All right.
Nice.
So, as you guys are traveling along, this journey will take you between the two forests. You will have to go. You'll have to thread between the two forests there.
Kind of like a bushy needle. You know.
Sure, yeah. And then head up along the edge of the forest and cutting through it to get up just a ways before the Thum River, a few days away from the Thum. On the way, you guys are traveling along. It's been mostly an enjoyable journey. As you're traveling through the forest, however, you guys notice ahead of you on the path, your horse is plodding along. There's a quiet section, quieter than just what you've been silencing the forest with your conversation and such, but just a true lack of creatures anywhere around you.
It's
Even the
quiet.
sound.
Even the silence is being
Too
silent.
quiet.
You can see along the kind of beaten dirt road, there are what looks like a few overturned wagons. Not like covered wagons by any means, but carts that could be pulled by a horse. As you throw the mage armor over yourself,
Lyra, could be an ambush.
she looks at you and goes, and starts pulling herself off her horse and looking around her.
I want to hop down.
Looks over at you two and in a low whisper, "One of you, go check it out."
Okay, got it. I'm gonna start heading over.
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
Stealth check. Look out. Is it plus
Check,
9?
baby.
Plus 9?
Yep. Nailed it.
All right. 13.
13.
Powerful 4.
13. You move as quietly as you can over towards this kind of mess of what, as you get closer, you can tell is sort of shattered cart, like some great force has hit them and thrown them about.
I'm gonna.
You start to see, actually, a perception check would be well called for here.
Plus it. Is it plus 5?
4. It's plus 4.
That is a 6. 2 plus 4.
6.
Rolling
So
hot.
you're looking around. What's obvious as you get closer is spots of blood on the trees. Some of them fairly high up, like higher than you would expect, like
Okay.
splotches of blood. A couple of the trees around here are broken as well, especially the smaller ones. And you can see, as you get closer to the carts, what looks like weapon marks on them. As Dre, you would watch, between you and your brother, 2 figures step out of the dense undergrowth on either side of this small path. Large figures. One of them big enough to take up this path amply, but 2 of them stepping out together. As bearing in front of you, you would see another one lifting part of a cart off of itself and standing up. The creatures are tall, about 11 feet tall, the one in front of you at least, wearing what looks like kind of tattered leather armor, bulging muscles, covered over with this like coarse hair to it, a great mace in the hand of one, an ugly, almost like squashed human face with teeth, like sharp teeth sticking out the top and bottom, 2 on either side.
Would I recognize them?
Make me a nature or history check.
I will do history. Actually, it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to do nature.
Okay.
Actually, I'm a wizard. I'm going to do history.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. A 21. 17 plus 4.
21. You would indeed recognize the creature before you. This you have read about is a bugbear. The one in front of you seems to be somewhat larger than what your readings have led you to expect. Usually they err on the over-dramatization rather than the under, but yes, this seems to be a larger than usual bugbear that is blocking your path now that it's stepped out.
Varian. Bugbears.
Varian, please make me a perception check.
Oh, sorry. I meant to say even
Oh,
Dre.
yeah, Dre.
Dre.
I did the same
Okay, I'll
thing.
make a perception check.
No, your brother.
Oh.
Me. All right.
Yep.
That is a 18.
18. Let's see. You would hear a sound rustling in the woods around you. It sounds like at least 3 creatures moving around you, 2 on one side and 1 on the other side of you through the forest, Dre.
3.
many are there?
As the one in front of you snorts. Hello, man flesh.
Hello?
It's kind of rude. I'm an elf.
Big grin splits his face. Nice. We waiting for like you.
Okay. What were you waiting for?
Tasty.
You want a ration? I have a ration.
You're doing great.
Ration.
Okay.
Grin splits wider across his face as he starts to heft this ugly looking club with pieces of steel pushed through it in different spots.
Okay. Okay. I'm like trying to buy some time for them to get ready. Like, want jerky or would you like a sandwich? I have tuna.
Mashed tuna as he like slams his club in his hand a little bit and
Mashed tuna.
eyes you up and down.
Typically, we, you use a fork and you put in pickles and mayonnaise. Is that mashed enough?
Make me
I am trying to sneak
Please, okay.
off, like,
Perception.
and
Perception.
out of sight of the people I hear, just off to the
Mark
side
perception.
while they're distracted.
Make me a stealth check.
All right. I'd say
Just remember-
a dirty 20.
Sorry, out of character, just so you don't forget. He did say that there was creatures you heard in the bush.
Yeah,
on
I know.
either side.
I know. And I'm sneaking like in a
one
way
part.
that's
Persuasion.
behind where they're moving.
All right. Okay, you move out into the forest quietly, and as you get out there, avoiding where you go towards the side with where you can only hear the one, I take it?
Yeah.
Okay, as you head over there, you only make it a few feet before you pull yourself back deeper into some of the underbrush as you notice two of the creatures on this side. Neither of them are the one you heard moving, but these ones seem to be moving quietly enough that you missed them through the damping of the underbrush.
That's a lot of dudes.
There are at least 3 on this side.
How many have we seen so far? There's one on the road by me.
He's seen 2 and heard 3 more on top of that.
On just that side of the road.
No, 3 on one side, and he heard 2 on the other side beforehand.
And then there's the one that's by me.
You've seen 1 by you. Make me a perception check, though.
Okay.
So we're up to like 8.
Okay, that is a
6.
21.
Close.
6. Okay.
21. You would notice there's another one like hiding in the bush next to the larger one you're looking at. So there's at least 2 where you are.
Okay. By the way, not 1 on the persuasion.
Yes, I noticed that. Please roll initiative.
Okay. This.
All right.
Okay. What's my? Is it +3?
Yes.
19. 19. 10 or 19. I mean.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab a random tent. Will be your enemy.
A tent?
Yes.
I don't want to fight a tent. I
Too
sleep
bad.
in tents.
That's pretty
Okay.
intense.
Wow. Crystal shall be your companion.
Shine
Right,
bright like
so-
a diamond.
And you got a 19.
I just want to do a PSA for all our viewers. Ice water will make your life much better. Drink ice water.
That's a nice water.
Right. First up, the bugbears. As the one in front of
All
you
of them?
looks down, you make fun of me, and he's going to swing his giant log at you.
Okay. Reaction.
Oh my.
Well, I don't have to declare it until it.
That is an 11 to hit,
No.
and he only gets 1 attack. The other one beside him is going to start pulling himself out of the bush. As the ones around you, Dre, start moving like quickly now towards the center where they expect you to be. Make me another stealth check, please.
It's a 27.
27. As they barrel right past you, you manage to like squeeze in as one almost brushes you as it pushes through the underbrush towards your companion on the road. And you can hear at least another 3 sets of stomping feet from the other side where you had heard 2 previously.
But
Right. And on her turn, she is going to... Okay, time to go. As she jumps on her horse again and turns around and starts kicking it to flee. 2 of them are close enough to get opportunity attacks. That's a miss. And that one will hit.
That one will hit.
Well, let's see if it's smart enough to hit the
Baby.
horse. It is, so we'll see if the horse survives.
The horse may
No.
survive
Her unnamed horse.
indefinitely.
Ponderously choose.
Ooh, yes. Barely, as you can hear the of a horse getting swatted and then whinny of pain. Barian, you're up. As there's now 2 in front of you, and glancing over your shoulder, you can see 6 more on the road. 2 of them having just swatted at your fleeing companion.
Okay, which one is between me and my horse?
There are 4 of them between you and your horse.
Okay. I have lots of movement. Is there a way that I can hit one of them and get out?
Yes, absolutely. You could run by... Trying to get past them is definitely going to be a tumble check, so you will have to make an acrobatics check.
Okay. I will pick one. Bonus action, Shadow Blade into my hand.
Okay. Is it?
And what time of day is it?
It would be a little bit after noon.
Okay. I'm going to Yeah. I'm going to go over and I'm going to hit the one, whichever one I can, twice.
So the leader is going to get an attack of opportunity on you, so you might want to use it on him instead of one of the 4.
Okay, I will hit the leader then.
Roll to hit.
Actually, you know what? Yeah. I might have 1 attack. That is going to be a... What is my plus? Plus 8?
Plus 6.
Okay, 17. 18.
18 will hit.
Okay. Okay, that's going to be 15 damage.
15 damage
Magical.
as you turn and cut into the kind of poor scraps of armor that he has. The little bit of chain left on whatever they've cobbled together as a chain shirt. You cut past it and cleave into the creature, leaving a nasty gash with your shadowy blade.
How does he look?
Injured?
Injured. Okay. And then I'm going to pass him and move my full 40 towards my horse.
Okay, make me an acrobatics check as you try to leap between the legs of these creatures, and they are going to make their opportunity attacks on you.
What is my acrobatics is plus 8, right?
Plus 6.
25 on the acrobatics.
25. Yeah, it's pretty tough, but you end up like running up, leaping off the ground, stepping on one of their arms to kind of throw yourself sideways into a tree that you like slide off of and leap, sliding behind them. 2 of them are going to make their opportunity attacks on you as you move past them. That is a... rolling great. That's a 10.
No.
And that's an 8.
No.
As they're both kind of confused and knocked off balance by you as you leap past them. Right, so that puts you next to your horse, next to 2 of them. What do you want to do? And that took you about 20 feet of movement.
Well, I'm going to get on the horse.
Okay, as you throw yourself up, that's half your movement to mount a horse.
Okay.
So what's
So
your total
20
movement?
is 40.
So you're
right
out of
now.
movement.
Yep, and then that's it'll be my turn.
Okay. That brings us to Dre.
Alright, what is the situation in front of me? I'm not sure where I am in relation to everything.
You are off to the left of the path, and 3 bugbears ran past you, and then there's now 6 of them on the
Okay.
path. And then about 20 feet away from where they are, there's another two. One of them bigger. I realize they're actually medium creatures, so they wouldn't be 10, 11 feet tall, but the chief would be a bit larger than the other ones.
Okay. Where is Choose Ponderously?
He is next to Barian, right at the base of this
I'm on-
six
I'm on
bugbear
him.
stack.
I'm on him.
Yes. And there are two bugbears right in front of him.
Okay. How far away from the bugbears around Choose Ponderously am I?
You're like 10 feet.
Oh, okay. Okay. In that case, I'm going to try and sneak 15 feet farther down the road past
Okay.
their little blockade they've set up.
All right.
And then once I've gone that far, let's see, let me find the range on this spell. I get to learn all about these new spells I have. It is 30 feet. So, yeah, so I'm going to then turn around with my mage hand, tickle one of those bugbears 30 feet away from me, like right at the back of his neck, and cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter,
Okay.
which is a wisdom saving throw DC 13.
Wisdom saving throw. Oh, they're great at these. That's a 10.
Alright, they fall into a fit of laughter, becoming prone and incapacitated.
As one of the bugbears starts like smacking and then starts rolling and laughing on the ground, tears streaming into the fur on his cheeks.
And then, with a bonus action, I'm going to start dashing down the road another 30 feet.
Okay, as you just start sprinting away from all of this. Okay, that brings us to the bugbears. So the chief.
Actually, I take that back. I'm staying where I am.
Okay, where are you? Where did you end? Oh, hold on.
30 feet away from Choose Ponderously.
All right.
Like off to the side and up the road.
Okay, I'm just gonna wait.
Sorry, guys. Here's our nightly Sid getting ready to cook.
It's her nightly guest appearance, right, Sid? It's your weekly guest appearance on our show. Yeah. Okay, so that brings us the bugbears. The chief, luckily, cannot get up to you. Two of them can, however. So they are going to attack you.
Okay.
Me or
Nope.
okay.
Me.
Wow, that's a fantastic roll again. 10. That's much better. 23.
23.
Yes.
That will hit.
Yeah,
Okay.
nothing you can do about that.
So this is their crude morning star. And towards you. That is 8 piercing damage as you just get swallowed on the one side, the sharp pieces of metal cutting into you with potentially like this huge club. Barian, you're up.
Okay, I am going to wallop the one in that because one on the ground is laughing.
Yes.
And how many are by me?
There are 2 by you.
Okay, I am going to slash the one that hit me with my sword.
Roll the hit.
1 second here. $16.
That will just hit. Yep.
Okay, I will roll some damage. All right. That is going to be 11 damage.
Okay, 11.
And then I'm going to reach over to the other side and punch that bugbear in the face.
Okay, you have another attack.
2 of 20.
Ah, yes.
How does a 16 or 15?
That misses.
Okay, but and then I'm going to follow after Lyra, or towards
down the road.
Right, yeah, down
Yeah,
the road.
down the road.
Would
Okay.
I know where Dre is?
Probably not, given his last stealth. Or no, he's sprinting, so he broke stealth. So
No,
you
I am not sprinting. I undid that. I'm staying in my place.
Okay.
Okay, so
So wait. So did you move half speed or not?
I moved half speed to get I guess I would be 25 feet away because I was 10 feet away. I moved 15 feet farther, and
Okay,
then
but are you moving along the path or into the bush? Because you were off the path, like outward from the path.
yeah, I moved through the bush 15 feet farther down the road.
Right. Okay.
Then
So
cast
then
a spell.
If I don't know where he is, then I would just head down the road the direction that Lyra went.
Wait, when did you cast the spell?
After I moved. So if you want,
That would break your spell.
okay.
So yes, you would know where your brother is as
Okay.
you race off.
So then I would set up so that we could meet. Yeah, so that we could go. So that I could pick him up.
I'm gesturing for you to run down the road.
Yeah, I run down the road.
Okay, as you sprint down the road,
60 feet.
as your horse just takes off. I'm pretty sure they can't opportunity attack you, right? But they can opportunity attack your horse.
Your horse uses my AC.
Don't think that's.
We'd have to see how it works.
Otherwise, horses are really vulnerable.
Yeah, it wouldn't make a lot of sense.
Mounted combat in 5e.
It would defeat the purpose of.
Because like your horse will die in a hit to like anything after level 5.
Yeah.
Reminded you of 2 options: you control the mount, allow attacks. Sure.
Because mobility is kind of a thing where I hit them in a way that they're unable to react.
It says, so if the mount provokes an opportunity attack while you're on it, the attacker can target you or the mount. I'm going to call you guys like kind of a mixed creature here, so I'll say they don't get an opportunity attack on you guys.
Okay. Because when you read mobility is I hit them in a way that they're unable to react.
No, you only prevent them from attacking you, not anybody else who moves past them.
No, yeah, attacking. Yeah, just attacking me. Well, I hit them in a way that they're unable to react to attack me.
Yes. So I will call that good enough for you to flee on your horse as we come to even Drail.
All right. So he's 60 feet farther down the road.
He is, yes.
So it would be like 35 feet away from me if I assume he moved past me.
Well, you move 15 feet down, so it would be 45 feet past you.
All right, but I was 10 feet away before I moved 15 feet. Is the math
Right, but you weren't 10 feet in the direction he ran. You were 10 feet sideways.
Right, okay. I'm 45 feet away. I'm going to take my movement to run.
All right.
And then I'm going to cast.
Oh, I believe one of them gets a saving throw on Tasha's that I didn't do on his last turn.
It is at the end of their turn. Yeah, they get another wisdom saving throw.
10 again. Rolling's pretty average here.
All right. He's still laughing. I'm going to move 15 feet towards him and then Misty step onto the back of the horse.
You don't even have to Misty step. You still have half your movement.
I mean, I suppose so, but the horse is moving and this is cooler.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah.
As you appear landing on the horse, make me an acrobatics check to try to like time your landing and fall down into a sitting position.
All right. That is a 17.
17. That's enough. As your brother, you almost yank him off, but you land as you ride him, and you guys ride off down the road.
Lyra.
Yes. You guys continue for maybe like another like 5 minutes before you see stopped on the road Lyra sitting on her horse. You can still see the sweat sheeting off of it, and yours is panting as well as you guys pull to a stop, and you see her sitting there. Oh, good. You managed to get away.
Yes.
Right. Then I suppose we should find a different path to Hawksridge. Are either of you very good at maneuvering without a road and finding your way?
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
It's not our forte.
No. We've no.
Well, neither am I. Who should take the lead then?
We could just ride by these things.
Well, it looks like they have the road well blocked to my eye.
Well, what if that was all of them?
If that was all of them, that is still enough of them to deal with us, I think.
But we're past them now. We can just keep going.
No, you guys are back the way you came.
Oh, we ran the other way.
Yes.
Ah.
Okay.
What if I was to give you guys a distraction and meet you down the road?
Would this distraction clear the broken carts from the road as well?
Oh, there's so many carts they couldn't ride through.
They've made a block.
Okay, no, then we'll have to go through the forest. Or a different way.
So who should lead then?
Sure, I guess we will.
can lead if you wish. I'm just saying, I doubt any of us are better than the others.
No.
Better not having three try to lead.
Sure, I'll lead.
All right. Lead on then.
Okay.
Go ahead and make me a survival check as you guys track into the woods.
What's my survival?
Plus what?
13.
13. All right. Somebody roll me a luck die, please.
I got this one.
Is this a good direction? I think so.
15.
15. All right. You guys continue through the forest.
Scooping up the field mice and bump on ahead.
Sure. You guys manage to track around far enough that you're not worried you're going to be noticed, and close enough that you manage to refine the trail a good ways up on the other side. It does lose you about 2.5 hours of your journey, but
Okay.
That's not a terrible thing. As you guys are once again on the road, without any fanfare, you guys would arrive 2.5 days and 2.5 hours later at the town of Hawksridge. As you ride up towards it, the town is built a little ways into the mountain. So the road first leads into the mountain, and you start getting on not too treacherous, kind of like gravel trails through it, until you start to see the settlement. And you can see it's built on where it starts to truly climb the mountain. You just get to the base of it. There's buildings on the left-hand side of a much widened road here, where the mountain's been carved back a ways, and then it switchbacks up, and there's basically 2 levels to the town, where up the switchback on the other side there's buildings pushed back against the mountain on that side, and you get this 2-leveled small settlement of maybe 15 to 30 buildings at most, and probably less than that as families.
I would stop before we get there, and I'm going to say we should probably get into disguise.
In what?
I'm going to take out our 2 just worker overall, uniform type things, coveralls.
Disguise.
And hand one to Dre.
This is a good time to chat, yes. We are coming back to visit a friend of mine, is our story. I hired the 2 of you for some added protection through the forest.
Okay, sure.
We are going to be staying for some time. Thinking of moving here, you are looking for a fresh start from your color pasts.
Okay.
All right.
I put the
We're
coveralls back.
visiting family. We're hired protection. We're looking for a new start.
Not family.
Oh,
they are
friend.
not like me, as she motions to her pink-scaled self.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, not many are. So.
You have not met many Dragonborn?
Not really, to be honest.
Not many pink ones.
There are many like me. I am a lighter shade, but the reds are quite common. As she flicks her hood up. I do, however, stand out, so the less I am seen, the better.
Do you want a disguise?
No.
Okay.
I am bad at maintaining them.
Well, that's okay. I'll maintain it.
But in the story, I am the one.
I thought maybe you didn't want people to see you till we got to your friend.
Oh, they can see me, but the less attention I draw, the better. So I keep hood up.
Okay, sure.
Head down. And
I put my hood up as well.
let us ride to the sawmill.
Okay. To the sawmill.
Okay. As you guys plod into town, it's quite the kind of sleepy, quiet mountain town. You imagine it does a mix of forestry and mining here. It doesn't look like it does a lot of trade and probably doesn't export a lot either. You can see most of the houses have a bit of potable soil that they are growing things in. Parts of the forest at the base of the mountain have been cleared, where there's a couple of what looks like community farms, trees fully growing in around them as well. And you guys plod up along the path. It's easy enough in this small town to find what should be the sawmill. It's at the end of the V where the 2 switchbacks meet, on the other side of it. there's a sawmill fence around it, and she just has you guys ride straight into it. And then you guys go over towards a building. You can hear the sound of the sawing happening. People, back labor cutting into these trees that they felled. And one of them glances up, and you can see a human, darker skin, looks to be in his mid-30s, wiping the sweat off of his balding head as he saunters over. Oh, my friend, great to see you, as he reaches up and gives a firm handshake to Lyra. Well, geez, the workday's not done, so, I trust you know where you're staying, and you guys notice, he's facing away from them, but he flicks his eyes over left, towards the back of the kind of buildings that make up the sawmill. I'll meet you tonight, treat you to dinner, you can let yourself in. You know where the key's kept. And
Okay.
waves, and she grins as she nods to you guys to head off back down the path and into the forest that's around the town a bit. And after you get outside of the town, she says, "All right, well, let us sneak into the back of the sawmill then.
Okay.
We should probably send somebody to take the horses somewhere else, and you can meet us at the sawmill after, quietly.
Okay, so we'll sneak into the sawmill and then we'll bring the horses.
One of you with me sneak into the sawmill. One of you take the horses and find somewhere to keep them."
I'm not great with animals.
Are you gonna be able to sneak into the sawmill with her?
I mean, I'm way better at that than managing horses, especially one that I'm not allowed to ride.
Okay, I'll deal with the horses.
She hands you the reins to hers. "Goodbye, beastie." Go ahead. You pull them off back to town.
Yeah.
And as you walk back out of the bush onto the trails that lead up to the main switchback, there's a bit of a town in front of you. There's no signs on anything. There's only one building that has any sign on it whatsoever, and it's kind of this squat, like flat, long building. And above it, it has the Blushing Beast written on it.
Okay. I'm just gonna quickly stop and open up the door there. Hello?
Okay, you can hitch the horses outside, and you
Yeah.
open the door to what looks like a quiet, small town tavern room, probably mostly for the locals. You can see behind the table, scrubbing the counter, is an older woman. Looks to be like getting into her 40s, somewhere along there. Quite a few touches of gray to her hair. "Oh,
Hello.
hello.
You mind a silver for a piece of advice?
Who's buying and who's selling?"
I'm buying.
"Oh, well,
I'm looking for a stable.
stable. Well, geez, Tonigan would probably keep your horses for you."
I notice there's not a lot of signs. Where would Tonigan be?
"Oh, geez, he'll be around here this evening. If you leave him hitched outside, I'll tell him someone's looking. Are you looking for a room? I've got the only ones in town."
No, I think we got rooms,
"Oh,
but
really?
Oh, we're staying with a friend.
Oh, I gotcha. What brings you to Hawksridge?"
Oh, just checking it out. I thought we might come up this way. I'm not sure yet. We're just
Well,
looking for a new place to maybe settle.
oh, well, welcome to the town then.
Thank you.
Not much goes on around here, so I hope you're not looking for excitement.
That's okay. How about a wine for your trouble?
Oh, bit of wine left, for sure.
And I'll buy a wine, however she wants.
You want a jug, a bottle? What are you looking
Just
for?
a glass.
All right. Well, a mug of wine out here. Well, where are you from?
We're actually from Alokran.
Oh, well, this is no big city wine, but
That's fine.
a picture of it here will run you 5 copper.
Well, how about a glass? And I give you the 5 copper anyways.
Oh, well, it's no trouble. Just bring the pitcher back next time you're around. As she starts pouring
I'm like,
into like a wooden pitcher.
Okay. I don't want to drink a pitcher of wine.
Well, find somebody to share with.
No,
I'm
that's
a
fine.
little at loath to let the
I-
glasses go. I
I
don't have a
take-
lot of glass, but the wooden pitchers I can hand out.
Okay, I take the pitcher, I drank some of it, and then I put the rest into the canteen.
Okay,
Into
pour
a
it.
wine skin or something.
Oh, sure, that works.
Okay.
Right, a name for whose horses?
You can, and I'm just gonna give her. It's for Yonbar.
Yanbar. Okay.
Yeah, thank
Well,
you.
excellent. Well, Yanbar, come
How
by.
much do you know? Do you know how much he usually charges for a stable fee?
Well, it depends how much he likes you, but he's just a young
Okay.
lad, so we should treat you fair.
Okay, and no one's gonna take our horses.
Well, not without me finding out about it, that's for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna grab the saddles. Well, no, I'll just grab the packs off. I'll leave the saddles on them, but
Okay.
I'll grab the packs off. Anything of value.
Yeah, you pull the valuable stuff off. Right, do come by again.
Oh, thank you.
This is where the town gets together to drink, so if you come by in the evening, you'll meet most of your neighbors, if you do plan on staying.
Okay, and then is there a washroom?
Oh, well, there's lots of forest around. Pretty
Okay.
easy for your sort.
Thanks.
I could give you something to wipe with if you like.
Oh, I just have to tinkle.
Well, you're welcome.
Just
to the great
around the
outdoors.
side there?
Yes, not the
Okay.
city. Just pick a pasture bush. And...
All right. I just go out around the back, and then once no one's around, I'm just gonna slip into the woods.
Okay. You disappear into the woods.
And then over to the sawmill.
Even Drayle, you and her, as she starts leading you behind the buildings and stacked logs that take up the kind of cleared area here. I need both of you to make stealth checks as she starts not really leading you anywhere, but poking around the back end of the sawmill with you.
All right, that is an 18.
18. All right. As you both quietly pad along here, her a bit quieter than you, and every once in a while looking back at you with like a little bit of a furrowed eyebrow and giving you like a without the actual noise. But you're both moving quite quietly as she leads you, and eventually she stops and pulls her hood back as she's glancing around some of the shadowed areas. There's a small like cabin here. It looks like a tool shed at most, with a door in front of it. And she's glancing around until she moves over and sees a rock, and you see her like put her two hands out in front of her, and she seems to be like measuring something, and then grabs one of the rock. And as she lifts it, you can see a key underneath that she swipes and puts the rock back and walks over and unlocks this tool shed.
All right, very good. Well, go on down. I was told nobody uses this because of its guests. You should probably clear them out.
Jesus.
Wonderful. All right, I draw my dagger. I go down.
Right. As she opens it, you can see there's just a small tool shed, like tools hanging from it, and most of the floor is a hatch that you can pull up, and you just see these rickety old stairs going down. A not very pleasant smell coming up of like rotted sawdust and like filth wafting up.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna try and sneak my way down.
Make another stealth check.
All right. Oh, it's been great. That's a 13.
13. As you quietly go down the stairs, they creak a bit too much for stealth to be perfect here, but you take it slow enough, trying to make the creaks sound natural as your dark vision quickly adjusts to the lack of light down here. You would see somebody has dug out quite a bit underground here. There's at least like a 20-foot long room with just scattered tools, logs, and other larger things just like strewn about here. Make me a perception check.
Ooh. It's a 9.
9. All right, you glance around. Looking at it, it looks like a mess. Like somebody has just tossed things everywhere and knocked things over. The ground is just strewn with junk and buckets and other tools and whatnot. The smell starts to just like overpower your nose. No sign of any of the guests that she mentioned, though.
Okay, I'm gonna keep sneaking, but just like make my way around, try to case the place.
Okay. As you creep on forward, as you're going, you step and your foot kind of lands in a bucket as you're like glancing around trying to find this guest, and it scrapes across the floor, and you look down at your foot now in this bucket, kind of glance around you, and then you notice from underneath like this cloth hanging over one of the larger cutting tools is a pair of beady red eyes staring at you, and you hear something leaps at you from behind. That is a 15 to hit you.
Misses.
That is a 19 to hit you.
That hits.
And that is a 16 to hit you.
Misses.
Right. Then, as three things leap out, none of them being the one you're staring at, and bite at you, you take 6 piercing damage as a ginormous rat latches onto your leg and starts tearing a chunk of flesh
I
from
take
the pant cloth out.
0 piercing damage.
Right, as all it gets is the pant cloth, ripping some of the cloth off as you manage to stop its jaws just before they can latch around your leg, and it shakes it, and then spits it out and looks a little confused with it reaching at you.
Alright,
Roll me initiative.
my goodness, I swear this dice is supposed to roll between 1 and 20, not 1 and 10. That's a 10 total for initiative.
Yeah.
I can just write that in though. It's easier.
Barian, you might as well roll me initiative as well.
Okay, let me roll initiative. Oof. That's a dirty 20.
Right. Okay, so Barian makes his way there on round 1 of 3. Dre, what are you doing? As
All
you
right.
are now surrounded by 3 rats, and there's one more still glaring at you from underneath this.
How heavy do these rats look?
These rats are small creatures. However, they're like 2 or 3 times the size of a normal rat.
Okay.
So, how much does a rat weigh? Rat weighs about, say, 50 grams. So, like 150 grams.
All right. Beauty. So I am going to, with my 2 daggers, yeah, I am going to stab downwards.
Oh, sorry, a tiny rat. No, sorry, a brown rat is more like 230 grams.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll say 600 grams, which in pounds is like a pound and a half.
All right. Perfect. I am gonna stab down at the rat that jumped at me with my dagger of spite.
3 rats jumped at you.
Yeah. Just the one that hit me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you turn to the one that bit you or bit at you.
All right. That is a and I cast booming blade.
Did you say that before or after you rolled?
Well, it doesn't affect the roll at all.
Yes, but you can't wait to see if you hit or not.
I didn't. I just forgot to say it.
All right.
All right. I can reroll if you want me to reroll.
No, that's all right. I'll allow it just
Okay.
for the future. Now, you did not get damaged.
I did
last
not
turn.
get damage, so it's just a +1, not a +2.
Yeah.
So that is a 22 to hit.
That will certainly hit. Yeah.
It'll hit a rat. All right.
You stab confidently down into that rat body.
So I do not have sneak attack because I do not have advantage, and I do not have like an ally nearby. So I do a D4 + 4 and a D8 towards the thunder damage for a total of 14 points of damage.
As you stab down and just sever the spinal cord of that giant rat, there's an
Now,
expires.
how does booming blade and dual wielding work?
So I looked this up. You don't get to do it.
Okay, I don't get to make a bonus attack with my offhand.
You're allowed to make one attack, You're with booming blade. You're allowed to make an attack along with this casting the spell.
Yeah, it says as part of the action used to cast this spell.
Yeah, so you get one attack.
I get one attack, and that's like for any multi-attacks, I only get to do one. With with dual wielding, it's a bonus attack. Oh, it's a bonus action to make your offhand attack.
Okay, so then yeah, you know he would actually probably get to do it.
Well, that's why I'm
Bonus action.
clarifying. It could go either way.
Well, you still have a bonus action. Does dual wielding mean you have to attack first?
No.
No.
So you still have a bonus action left. You just don't get booming blade on the bonus action.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Yeah, it has to be on your primary attack.
But instead, actually, of attacking, if you'll let me do this, because these things weigh less than 10 pounds, can I try and pick it up with my mage hand?
He
Okay, but
absolutely
you
could.
already attacked and killed one.
But I can use my mage hand with a bonus action.
Oh, yes, you can try to grab one with the mage hand.
All right.
So
Yeah, I will
And
try.
the-
I'll
Well,
try
it's
and just like
invisible, so you have advantage.
hold a rat in the air with.
Okay, no, it doesn't look like it's intended to be able to do that, and they don't give me stats with yeah, no, because it's like an attack action. So no, you would not be able to grapple with the mage hand.
All right. But they're so small, I could just like. It's kind of
Oh,
like an
yeah.
object being like if you consider the floor a creature, like the
Yeah.
floor is kind of wearing the rat, so I could try and pick up the rat off of the floor.
Use your spell attack modifiers to grappling.
So what are you doing with the rest of your turn?
I'm just gonna stab at another rat.
All right, roll to hit.
All right, that is a 23 to hit, but it's
That would certainly hit.
it's just a D4. No,
Roll.
should be
Oh,
monster.
shit.
That is a 4.
4 damage.
Was this with different dagger?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Okay, as you turn after severing the one spinal cord and just stab towards another, managing to nick it and ruin one of its front legs, we come to the rats. First one left is going to attack you. That's a 15.
Misses.
The second one is going to attack you. That's an 18.
That hits.
Okay, as the one just leaps past you, the other one biting out towards you does 5 piercing damage.
It does 0 piercing damage.
And the last one only gets a 12 to hit you as two of them leap
Misses.
past, colliding in the air, hitting each other. And the last one bites towards you. And you
Guys,
Stop it
I
with
did
your
it. I'm
gentle force.
fighting rats, and I'm succeeding.
you have one more round of running before you arrive.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not running anymore.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to stab at a healthy one, not the one that I nicked.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
With booming blade. With booming blade. All right. That is a natural 20.
Oh god.
Well, that will just hit.
Perfect. All right.
Remember our crit rule. 3d8 maximized.
Oh, that's so cool. So D&D Beyond, when you roll a 20, automatically like doubles when you roll the damage for the thing if you use the
Yeah, but
raid button.
that's not how we're doing the crits.
I know, but
Okay.
so I'm just gonna roll a D4 because it rolled like 4 of them for me. All right, so that is the max damage of 4 plus 1 is 5 plus D8 plus 8. Which is 14, so that is 5 plus 14 plus 4 is probably enough to kill it.
How do you want to kill this rat?
Oh, I'm
Good
gonna
question.
like, so I'm gonna
So-
I'm gonna pick it up with my mage hand because I got a
All
crit,
right.
and I'm gonna stab it.
Struggling to grab it, pulls it up in front of you,
Just kidding.
stab into this rat over and over again, bloody murder over your face.
And then I'm gonna turn around with my other dagger and slash at that other one again.
Roll to hit.
That is a 23 again.
That will still hit.
All right, that is 3 damage.
Still alive. 2 left are going to leap at you once again. Okay, that's 14
Misses.
and a 16.
Misses.
Struggling to roll above a 12 tonight.
You rolled real hot last time, so.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, Varian, that's your last turn of movement, so next turn you'll be in the fight.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
You are walking up, and you can see Lyra there. Oh, you're back. You
Oh,
should.
me. You said Drow.
Oh yeah, so I'm cutting back to you because I realized I wanted to.
Varian.
Varian, yes, you're back. You should go help your brother. There has been many squeaks.
Squeaks.
Yes.
What is he doing?
He is helping us get rid of the guests in our guest house.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna head downstairs.
All right, Drake.
Alright, I'm hitting the last full health one. With Booming Blade. That is a 17 to hit.
I cast Mage Armor.
That will hit. Okay.
Okay.
You still have spell slots for a booming blade?
It
Or
is it's a cantrip.
Oh, solid. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Alright, so that is 14 damage to that rat. Alright.
As you slice into that one, just cutting it neatly in half with a booming noise.
Yeah, and then I'm
Wait,
gonna
does it make noise every time?
Yes, it does.
Okay,
it doesn't say that it makes noise, but it is called Booming Blade, so
okay, because you are trying not to be noticed.
Oh no, sorry.
Here.
This spell does not make noise.
yeah, it's not like a thunderclap.
a different spell.
Oh, it's if it. Wait, what type of damage? Comes sheath of booming energy. Okay, so it only takes. Wait, what level are you?
I'm at level 6, so it does do a d8 on the hit too.
Okay, so thunder damage always makes noise.
Okay, that is good to know.
So, are you sure you want to use this? Because you guys are trying to clear this out silently. It's why you snuck around to get here.
Probably not then. I didn't realize it made noise. Doesn't say.
Going to add back a rat.
Alright. Ah! Where'd you come from?
We take all of that back.
Okay. In that case, I will, take 6 off of whatever damage I just did. Or do I just move on?
Just move on.
Alright, so with my bonus action, I'm gonna slash at the almost dead rat
Right?
with my
Will hit.
offhand dagger again. That's another 23,
That will hit.
Oh god,
which is 2 damage.
Still alive. Crippled, but still alive as you stab into this. You've literally been like turning like, yeah! 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 Like, just give it a little stab. As the rats are up, as like, the two left screeching and leaping at you.
like a level 1 Skyrim character.
That is a 15 to hit. Oh, finally, something about the 12. Does 15 hit?
Nope.
Does 23 hit?
Maybe.
Oh. The cat bit my toe.
Dick.
Uh, okay, that is 4 piercing damage.
That is 0 piercing damage.
And again, you just got this rat leaping at you, and you're like, ah! Like move him with your mind so that he misses you through the air. Barian, as you head down the stairs, at the end of your movement, you would see your brother there just like matrixing a rat through the air, dodging it and pushing it with his mind.
Okay.
Alright. There's so many of them! They keep reappearing!
There's no light in the basement.
There
right?
is not, no.
Okay. Bonus action Shadow Blade,
Okay,
and then I'm going to hurl it at one of the rats.
okay.
It has light
Roll
and
to hit.
finesse and thrown.
All right.
Okay. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does indeed hit.
Okay. That's going to be 11 damage. Magical.
11. As that one is also crippled as you throw this blade of shadow towards it that cuts into the creature.
And then
And
it
it's
appears
got this
back in my hand.
deep bleeding gash in its side as the blade vanishes and appears in your hand.
Oh, actually, no, it doesn't appear in my hand. But it vanishes.
Yeah, at the very top.
Yes. Okay, so, Dre, you're up. Both of them are now crippled.
Alright, I'm gonna just normal stab at the first one.
Roll to hit.
Alright,
That's the
alright.
one you've been hitting so far.
Whichever one is less crippled.
They're both crippled.
Alright, well I'm just gonna close my eyes and hit one at random.
Okay, I will decide. Okay, roll to hit.
That is a 17 to hit.
God, you've been rolling
That
hot.
hits. You turn and slash into the one your brother just threw a blade at. Surprised to find this gaping wound in its side now, bleeding all over the floor.
And then that is 7 damage.
Hi, baby.
That will finish it off, as it had 1 health left, as you just stab in where its spinal cord should be.
All right, and then offhand dagger into the
I'm putting it down. Stop it. Fucker.
offhand dagger into the little one.
All right, roll to hit.
As opposed to the big one, I guess. That is 20 to hit
That will hit.
and 2 more damage.
Still alive.
Come on.
I'm gonna try to bite you one more time with his last shred of health. I'm giving advantage for last stand. That's still only a 16.
I'm gonna let it hit me. It survived like 4 stab wounds.
Max damage. You take 6 damage.
Oof.
That's it. It's like gnawing on your leg. Barian.
Is there 1 rat left?
There's 1 left.
I'm going to just... Blade falls back into my hand. Bonus action. Blade falls in my hand. And then attack.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you, as it appears, and you just
All
slice
right.
across it. Roll to
That
hit.
is a 24.
That will hit, and that will
Clank,
finish.
clank, clank. I give the rat a nod of respect as it goes limp.
Well, its head is stuck in your leg as your brother cuts
that's
the head off of it.
13 damage.
Yes, that's more than enough to kill it at full health, let alone with 1 hit point left. As you're left with this nice little trophy, like dug into your leg, as he's cut the body from it.
See, you found a friend.
Well done, bud.
Okay.
As you pry open the giant rat jaws, as the ground here is just covered in gore, and you can tell where the smell was coming from, as the rats smell awful.
I'm going to hand him a bag for the rats. I'm going to go see if there's any more.
All right, have fun.
Okay, I'm going to go look around the basement.
Make me an investigate check.
Oh, this is my thing that I do.
All those years of training.
Okay, that's a 13. I rolled a 3. Never mind.
13.
This is not what you do.
You search throughout here, and you don't find any more. You do, however, find a rather large rat tunnel into an area where they managed to uncover some of the soft dirt around the stone they used to construct the walls of this area.
I see.
If you were like a halfling or a gnome, you could probably try to fit in it, but it would still be tough.
Roscoe, go for a walk.
As your owl appears there and starts burrowing in, walking along, are you going to use his eyes?
Yes.
So it does not go far. It goes a little ways in before widening into a larger chamber, and you would see inside it 1 rat glaring as Roscoe comes in here, and the squeaks of many small voices as you can see it defending, like almost hissing, as it's in front of what looks like a nest of probably 12 babies.
Okay. Roscoe,
It's
I
getting
snap
attacked.
him out.
That's an 8 to hit him.
I don't think so.
As he vanishes just as the teeth would grab onto him.
Dre,
What? As I'm putting
There is a-
rats in a bag.
there's rats with baby rats. Oscar, if you attack my leg, I will stomp you.
Man!
Like
He's tiny!
like
You're humongous!
like a light stomp. Like
Don't you lay a foot on that sweet little baby who bites my toes.
that little baby kitten Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna go and look and see if I can see into the hole.
No, definitely not. It twists and turns for a little while before getting to the main area. You can see like maybe 2 feet in.
Dre, there's a rat in there with babies.
Well, fill in the tunnel. I'm sure, like, rats don't dig, right?
They do.
Nah, nah.
Per-
Just fill in the tunnel, it'll be fine.
As you can see, the evidence of the hole they dug.
Maybe they found the hole.
The claw marks would beg to differ.
Maybe it was a different rat that dug the tunnel.
I'm gonna go get some like stones and just
Yeah.
fill in where the soft dirt will be,
Yeah, easy enough to press some stones into the hole, into the mouth of the tunnel.
and like cover up the rest of the soft dirt area with stones.
I doubt you're gonna have enough stone to completely brick the spot, but you could find enough.
But high
to,
enough that they
press
like because they're digging near the floor, right? I
Yeah.
stack it so that they would have to, like dig up a few feet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're not gonna have enough to do that. You'd have enough to like fill the hole with stones, but not enough to like start breaking up again.
Okay, I do that.
Okay. As you shove some piece of stone in and in front of the rat hole there, some measure of safety from the little buggers.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Sydney,
Let's do it.
that super doesn't work. We're trying to stream. Could you watch it in your room, please? It would, yes.
Sorry, guys. We're gonna Alex, put the stream to the pause screen.
Actually, this is an excellent spot for us to take a quick break. We're almost at 8, so we will
Alright, guys.
take a 5-10 minute break. And,
Alright. Right back.
right. So we're back in the basement, recently cleared of
Oh yeah,
rats.
sorry. I just wanted to quickly make a shout out to Mondo King for popping on the stream again. Thanks, Mondo King. You're great. If you could throw in the chat what a Mondo King is, that'd be great.
I assume it's a king of Mondos.
Me too, but you never know.
Yes, but I guess it's, I don't know. Maybe King of Rat Mondos.
There we go. Immortalized forever.
Okay. So, as we eagerly await that answer, let us continue with you picking up the rat bodies and your brother having blocked up the entrance through which they could come back in. You guys find yourself in a rather stuffy, where you're like stooping as well, underneath the earth of Hawksridge here, in a smelly, old, uncomfortable looking bunker, basically. And if somebody tells Lyra that the rats are gone, she will come down as well.
I'll go get her. Lyra. Lyra.
Oh, yes?
The rats are gone. Come on down.
Oh, very good.
As she follows after you.
Oh, how I loved staying in safe houses.
I point at the hole where I blocked in. There's a mother rat with babies in there.
Ugh. Well,
Do you eat? Never mind.
She like eyebrow goes up at you.
right. I will ignore that. Well, at least we have somewhere quiet to stay.
So how come we don't stay in the inn?
Because we do not want to be noticed as much as we can.
Okay.
And the less trace we leave, the better.
I have to go eat. I have to go meet.
You're eating someone?
Who's the guy?
Tom for short.
I have to go meet Tom. He's gonna stable our horses for us.
Very well. Yes, some meeting of the townsfolk is necessary. It is impossible not to be noticed somewhere so small. But with places like these that friends like mine have keys to,
Answer call.
Okay.
I have to take this phone call. I'll be back.
Alright, later, Barian.
at least it gives us somewhere a little quieter to hide out, if less comfortable.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Plus, you really want to share a room?
Well, I mean, not if you don't, obviously. Like,
Oh, no, it would be you two in one and me in the other.
oh, that's fine.
Well, I will start to make this place perhaps a little more livable.
Alright. Do you have any ideas for the rat hole?
If I see any come through, I will hiss at them. That tends to work.
Huh. Reminds me of a different kind of animal.
What kind?
Oh, cats.
I am not a cat.
Well, I know. I've run into. Yeah, but they also
We-
hiss.
Other than cats.
They hiss at me a lot.
You are a strange one.
That's fair.
I like you.
That's fair.
Well, if you could begin gathering information with your brother, I will do as I'm told and stay away from the people.
All right. Yeah, yeah, that works. Where do you know where this place is?
I am not familiar with here, and I have not had a chance to speak with my friend.
All right. When will that happen?
Well, I'm assuming you will find out more than I quicker, so never.
Oh.
But if you want, I could reach out to my friend this evening.
Well, we'll see what we find, and we'll let you know.
Okay, well,
All right.
good
I suppose let's wait around for Barian to get back, and then we will uh start looking around.
Okay, where would you like to start looking around?
Well, given this is a small town, I imagine it's fairly obvious. Like, there's not that many rich people houses.
None that you've seen.
None.
There's some like nicer house, but they would definitely not fit in your qualification of rich.
Okay. What are they supposed to be staying at a nice place, or are they like staying somewhere
Well,
normal?
From what you know, he is in the good graces of the Baron here, and using this as a place to hide out due to that friendship.
Okay.
You don't see any building that looks very barrenly.
Okay.
Many barren buildings, but no building fit for a baron.
Do we have the information on like where he's staying specifically, or do we have to figure
not.
out? All right. All right. In that case, I suppose. Well, we don't want to be noticed, so I don't really want to ask around.
Well, as she said, being noticed will be unavoidable. Just the less clues you leave behind, the better.
Okay. In that case, me and Barian together will start asking around, probably starting at that bar where
Okay.
we got our horses stabled, about like the Baron and friends of the Baron and where they stay.
Okay. Do you want to go there earlier when there's no people there, or do you want to wait till the evening when the townsfolk gather?
Maybe like right on the transition, so we can talk to the lady there before people get there, or right as people are arriving.
All right. I'm not sure you could time that translation very well, but you could go there, talk to her, and then wait around.
Sure. Yeah.
So you arrive there, and you would see the same small tavern building. No second floor to it. Where are my notes? The Blushing Beast.
The blushing
As you walk
beast.
in, you would see the older lady behind the table still. Oh, hello.
Hi. My brother said you would be a good person to talk to for information.
Oh, you're back again. As she looks over at Barian. Brother. Well,
Yeah.
I'll help all I can. I hear you two are looking at settling down here, and I counted a third horse.
No, it was just the two.
Oh, there. Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry, there is just the two. Yeah, I forgot. Well, what can I do for you?
Well, I kind of want to just know, like, the lay of the land out here. Like, who are the big shots around here? What are the different like ways of life that go on?
Oh, I get you. And she winks at you. Well, if you're looking for work, um, the lumber mill always has room for strapping young lads.
Oh, thank you.
Other than that, um, there's really just Alberto. He's the butler for Master Corvus's keep. They go through people like you wouldn't believe. They've had to start hiring from out of town with the turnover.
Really?
So, yes, they're always hiring. Apparently, apparently, Master Corvus doesn't get on well with people.
Huh. What does this Master Corvus do?
Oh well, he's the Baron
Oh,
here. He looks after the town. And they call him Beastmaster Corvus. He's the one who trains some of the beasts for the Tamaran army.
well, that's pretty impressive. Most barons I've heard of don't do much of anything.
Well, yes, he's well, not exactly famous, but his creatures sure are.
Whereabouts does he stay? I haven't seen anywhere very barrenly while I've been here.
I'm back.
Indeed, you are back with theme music. His keep is just up the mountain a little ways, near the Howling Mountains.
Howling?
Yes.
Does he
Why do
stay
they
up there? Yeah, does he stay up there alone? It sounds kind of.
Oh well,
A
no.
dangerous place.
He's got a staff. He's got his butler, Alberto, and then other than that, they've got their staff for looking after the keep and the beasties. But like I said, they go through help like you wouldn't believe.
The beasties.
Yes, Beastmaster Corvus, they call him.
Okay.
Trains creatures for the Tamaran army.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay.
Yes.
And why do they call it the Howling?
Oh, the mountains. Well, they've if the wind's strong, they've got strange whistles and howls to them.
Oh.
Nobody goes up there though. At least nobody who comes back.
Reminds me of a castle called Harrenhal I was at one time.
That's a weird name for a
It
castle.
was a Game of Thrones.
Oh,
Is it?
I haven't watched that, so I wouldn't
I
get it.
I also didn't get that, and I did.
Well, yeah, if you're looking to work for him, he's a hard man to work for. Kostya can tell you that.
Oh yeah. Who's Kostya?
Oh, she's one of the ladies who works for me. She used to work for him, but anybody who'll listen, she'll talk their ear off high and low about what a terrible man he is.
Yeah.
So she's not a fan.
Not a fan.
Does he
no.
pay well?
Well, better than the mill.
That's
Okay.
I suppose most things would be.
Enough to get by in a town like this, and honestly, most of the things we get aren't for gold around here.
Okay. He jumps with his Katya is.
Kostya, she'll be coming into work in a bit. I get her to help on in the evenings.
Okay. Do you mind if I have a chat with her when she comes in?
Oh, she's no trouble to talk to.
Oh, thank you.
Just don't fall in love. She's a pretty little thing.
Oh. I wink at her. Don't worry about me.
She's probably, well, she goes for the, she's got particular tastes, let's say.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna go talk to Tom.
You do not know where to find Tom. Go talk to him.
She said he was coming to the inn.
She said she'd send somebody for him to get your horses.
Oh, are the horses gone?
Yes. But there's nobody there yet besides you guys and this lady you're talking to.
Okay.
You guys are talking to her, and then you were going to wait till the crowd piled in to get a wider range of people to talk to.
Tell Kostya.
Right. Well, I'm awfully curious about you two.
Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle.
So, what had you guys privately, of course? What had you leave Alacrid?
Looking. Oh, I'll let Dre talk.
All right. Well, to be honest, it's Alacrin sort of like boasts about being super great. It's
Mm.
great if you're well off. If
And
not,
if you're
you're sort of just cast aside. And
Yeah,
we're
and a
looking
human.
Well, that's why I stay away from the city. Grandmother always told me about terrible things there.
Yeah.
It's not.
Lots of really
terrible, it's
snooty
just
rich
that-
folk.
Yeah.
Is it true they have a real mages college there?
They do.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's where most of the snooty rich people come from.
Oh,
Or go to. Either way.
You like magic?
well, I'm always interested in it, you know. Who wouldn't be? Magic. I mean, it's magic after all.
Have
Yeah.
you tried to?
No. Well, nobody around here to teach, and I doubt I have the talent.
Well, there's a lot of different types of talent.
Yeah, some people just sort of like never really have a talent for it. They just like practice whatever the phrases and wiggly woos are.
Wizards who gain their power through study,
Okay.
so they don't actually need talent. They just need it through lore and books and arcane scriptures.
Oh, I always heard it was quite rare the type who could become a wizard.
Well,
Well,
that's what they say to make wizards feel more special than they are.
It's rare to have a teacher who can teach you how to do it and have the books and the grimoires.
It's mostly just
Yeah,
really
well,
expensive. The
Hmm.
materials you need to like get
And-
all the spells and
Sorcerers who gain it innately through bloodlines,
Hmm.
and then there's clerics who get it through their gods and prayer.
Oh, well, we've got a couple clerical types, but they don't have any sort of magic. But
Yeah.
what an exciting life you two must have had. Well,
Sounds like you have.
it has its downsides.
Wanderlust. Well, I've always fancied the tales, but this is where I belong.
Well, you run a good place.
Well, thank you. Look, somebody has to keep these people fed and watered.
You think we could buy a meal?
Of course, yes, of course. And Tom grabbed your horses. I asked him to give you guys a good price, so he said a silver a day would be all.
Out of
Stablings.
character. We
Okay.
pay 5.
Stabling's normally 5 silver a day. Yeah.
Holy! Like,
Let's go. I
It's not
kind of want to live here now.
He might be by. He's a little young for the tavern.
oh, okay. Do you know where we could find him? I'd like to talk to him.
Oh, well, he's either usually running about the forest making trouble or at his mom's.
Okay, and that's where they keep the horses.
Well, yeah, he tends to. I think he's got a little spot cleared out in the woods too, but I doubt he'd walk the horses all the way out there in this weather.
Okay. Well, thanks.
All right. Well, hang around. I can grab you a bit of food, hearty meal for you. No problem.
Sure.
Sounds
Dre,
amazing.
You want a food? You want a
Food-
meal, Dre?
Yeah. Why are you asking like that?
I wasn't sure if you were hungry.
Right.
Oh.
Well, 5 copper for the standard spare. If you want some spices thrown on, it'll be a silver total.
I'll pay a silver.
Very well.
Do you want spices, Dre?
Yeah.
Or do you want to save some money with 5 copper?
No, I wanna see what you're proudest of.
Well, I'll get to cooking then. Don't wreck the place while I'm in the back.
She laughs and
As she starts
walks
walking
into
to the
the
door, I just yell, "Rack, rack, rack, rack!"
you just hear a laugh coming through the door.
She's too old for you.
I'm not hitting on her.
All right.
You were though when I elbow him. Huh?
I'm just picturing the elves talking about you, and they're like, "She's half your age. She's too old for you."
Yeah.
It is accurate. Jesus.
All right. You guys wait a while. Eventually, you get some basically chicken noodle soup with some spices poured over, some like hardtack bread to dip in it, and a cup of water each.
Hmm.
Actually, a cup of wine each.
You didn't use all the last of your pictures, so.
I didn't. Then I take out the canteen.
Sipping what managed to fit into there as well.
Thanks. I'm gonna break the bread up and put it in my soup.
Okay. As you put it in to soak up some of the liquid and get
And,
less jaw breaking.
Ma'am,
Oh yes.
you got a little bit of rind of cheese, or
Oh, I
Maybe
could break out some cheese if you wanted.
that'd be great. Thank you.
Sure. As she goes back and comes out with a hunk of cheese and puts it down for you guys to go with your soup. And you guys would watch as a little while later a young woman walks in.
What would you say?
Go to her.
Wow, her stat block is huge.
Yeah, she looks probably not far past her 18th birthday. pretty with kind of long golden hair and brown eyes. Comes in just dressed in like a gray working smock and looks around. Hello.
Hello.
Greetings.
Seen either of you around before? As the lady comes over, like, oh, yeah, yes, these are our guests. They're looking at moving into town, and they're hanging about to meet the locals. This is what did you?
Yonbar.
Yonbar, right? This is Yonbar, and I didn't even get your name. I'm terribly sorry.
Oh, Drailvan.
Drailvan, yeah, Yonbar and Drailvan. Oh, well, nice to meet you. I'm Kostya.
And I mentioned Mrs. Was mentioning that you worked at the castle for a bit.
Oh, well, for a while until that no good bastard threw me out for no reason.
Well, if you got a couple minutes.
Oh well, I do have to start getting the table set up, but I can work and talk.
Sure, I talked to her. I just was wondering if we could have a quick conversation. I'd like to get to know a little about the Lord.
Well, from what I've heard, he's a bastard. No, not fit to really be Lord of the castle, born out of wedlock. But he took it over from his father, and he's since been ruling it with an iron hand.
Is that the Baron she's talking about?
Yes, the Baron.
And that's not the guy we're looking for.
Not the guy you're looking for, no.
Who's the other guy?
The
Supposedly a friend of the Baron, right?
yeah, the friend of the Baron, Lord Kendall.
Okay.
Yes, well, he's got that awful castle chock full of terrible beasts. You wouldn't believe the sort of things he has in there.
Bunch of beasts.
Yes,
Okay.
so many, and he's so cruel to them. The dogs there, they just howl, and he's got that just awful Alberto running the place. And I've heard some of his staff go missing.
Alberto.
Yes.
He's awful because
Well, he's the butler, and he's really the only one you see in the castle. I only really got to meet Lord Corvus once, and he was just terrible, scarred face, and just the worst sort of manners.
okay.
Not at all what you'd expect from a lord. It makes sense given his breeding.
Have you heard about a Lord Kendall?
Oh, Kendall. Well, yes, of course. He came a while ago. He's been, and she like leans down and whispers, pretending he rents a suite near the castle.
Oh. So he doesn't live in the castle.
Well, not that I understand it. Although I only was on the lower level of the castle for the most part.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
What does he do here? Is he just hanging out or?
Nothing, as far as I know.
Okay.
But
Well, isn't that
he's a
just
friend of Lord
nobility,
Corvus.
though?
Yes, well, he's a friend of Lord Corvus. I can't imagine he's any good.
Do you know if they have any work up at the castle?
Oh, always, but you wouldn't want to. It's an awful place.
Yeah. And the staff go missing.
Well, I've heard rumors that some of them do. I mean, they fire people so often they can't even find any more work from the town. They've had to start trying to bring people in.
I wonder why they fire people all the
Oh,
time.
well, it's that nasty Corvus and Alberto. They just, for no reason, just decide that they don't like you and throw you out.
Okay, even if you've been doing good work.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I was doing fantastic work. I was their best person there, their most reliable, and they just threw me out for no reason.
I could see why you feel upset.
Well, at least I know the truth about them now.
Yeah.
Well, don't get sucked in by them. It's better to work at the mill than be attracted by their higher pay.
Well, thank you for the advice.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Do you want a refill on your drinks?
Absolutely.
Oh, you're too kind.
More wine or water?
I'll have water.
All right. And for you?
I haven't had your wine, I don't think.
All right. I'll get you another cup. As she grabs you guys' cup and just turns and marches into the kitchen. Jerky. She comes out a little while later with a cup of water in one hand and a glass of wine in the other and sets them down for you guys. And then she continues going about cleaning up, just sweeping, wiping the tables, pushing the chairs down, as townsfolk would start trickling in The first ones coming in would probably some of the women folk, seamstresses and whatnot coming in, and then more of the mill crowd, the men and women who work there, are starting to trickle in. And most of the tables are pretty close together. And it just seems everybody kind of sits at the end of the day, has a drink, and chats. And you guys are immediately, you can tell, the focal point of conversation, as a couple of them are like giving you kind of odd looks and like leaning over their tables to whisper to each other, and everybody's throwing you guys glances every few seconds.
Fresh meat.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I just try and smile at anyone who glances at me.
Okay. Yeah. You smile at a few people who give you kind of like a grin back, but it definitely seems kind of reserved as they give you like a grin and whisper to each other, and you can kind of hear them like, I bet they're here to work at the castle. Well, who isn't? Well, good luck to them, I guess. How long do you think they'll last? And you see a couple coins changing hands.
We should probably bet on ourselves. We can make some money.
I don't know. I don't think these people are very well off. They don't seem to charge very much for anything.
No, good point. We're paying a 20th of the price for stable fees.
Yeah. I kind of like it here, to be honest.
A fifth the price. So what did you say?
I kind of like it here. Like we could live a long time with the money we have.
Yeah, minus the horrible baron, the beast master, the disappearing staff, the
That it could be a side project. We get rid of.
general gloom and ill demeanor.
You guys see a younger man, maybe just into his 20th year of life, walking over to you guys, and he's kind of like puffed up, looking like he's pulled some courage up, and he comes and he pulls a chair and sits down and looks over at both of you, looks you back and forth quietly, stern look on his face.
Have something to say?
Hello, nice to meet you. You are.
So, how'd you folks get here?
By the road.
By the road on horses.
How'd you get past the pulper?
We. Oh, the bugbears.
Yeah, Gormac, the pulper.
Oh, we went around him through the woods.
Yeah, they're pretty sneaky.
Although I hit him in the face with my sword pretty good.
You guys fought him and got away?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you know someone in the wagons?
No, wagon's been there a while.
Okay.
I take it he's notorious.
Yeah, he's a problem.
He's been causing a problem for you.
Wondering how you got past him. So you just snuck through the woods, but you hit him and got away.
Yeah, they ambushed us.
You hear you're from the city. You the adventuring sort?
We,
Wait,
for the most part, like I don't know if adventure is really like what we do, but
adventurous.
we've been around.
All right. Well,
Mostly fleeing, but
well, we haven't got the money together to hire anybody yet. But you're looking to do some good. Get rid of that Gormac. You're looking to cause some trouble. Find another town.
Oh,
is that Cormac been
Of
causing
course.
problems for you guys?
A few years now. A few seasons.
What's he been doing? Just stop and trade or
Raiding.
raiding into
Mm.
town?
Oh, yeah.
So it comes into town.
Mm.
How often?
Once a month.
Okay. How long has it been since the last raid?
About a week ago.
Okay. So
I wouldn't call it a raid. Comes in and collects the extra taxes.
and the Baron just lets this happen.
Yeah, well, he set the dogs on him once.
Okay. I'm surprised, but from everything I've heard, his castle's full of beasts. Should unleash them on the pulper.
Yeah, well, we've been asking, but hard to get in touch with him. Can't get any letter past that damn butler of his.
Oh, Alberto.
You
There
heard
he-
him already, eh?
Yeah, I talked to a
Yeah.
few people. It sounds like it's a pretty not fit place to work.
Yeah, well, everybody's worked there for a while at least.
Yeah.
Well,
Did you work there?
for a bit.
What did you get fired for?
Made a little too much noise. Corvus heard me. Doesn't like hearing his staff. Prefers
Oh.
not to think of their existence.
Okay.
If he catches word that you exist, you're out.
What a kind soul.
Yeah, well, you can count on one hand the amount of people in town who haven't worked for him. There's maybe 3 of us left in town here who still do. The rest are all from out of town.
Oh. Huh.
Kostya.
Oh, yeah, costume. Well, she's a special case.
Oh, what makes her special?
Oh, well, I don't want to go disparaging.
I had a conversation with her earlier. She seemed like a beautiful, charming woman.
Yeah, yeah. She's pretty all right.
I'm getting something that maybe I should know about her. Should I be worried?
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion, the skill that I'm not very good at.
-1.
Hold
Da
on.
da 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 da.
Okay, that is a. What's my persuasion?
-1.
That's a 15.
Hey.
Well, she's been against the Lord ever since he turned down her advances.
Oh,
Interesting.
okay. And that makes her weird for trying to bet a noble?
Oh, well. Definitely trying to marry above her station.
Yeah. Wow.
She's a sweetheart. She's like an older sister, even when she's not older than you. But she's definitely got her eyes set higher than they might need to be.
You
Yeah.
can't blame her for trying, though.
Nah, I don't.
Just maybe for picking the person who makes all you guys' lives hell.
Well, I wouldn't call him that. He doesn't do nothing. Keeps to himself. Fires people frequently, but that's about the worst you can expect from him.
Doesn't protect you guys though.
Well, there's certainly stuff to be desired for, but, well, if you've been listening to Kostya, just keep in mind, ain't no force like a woman scorned.
She did seem passionate. Right, Trey?
Yeah, passionate.
If you want the real down low on what it's like to work in the castle, we'll probably talk to that fellow over there. As he nods towards a man who looks to be in his middle ages. He's got kind of like shaved down hair. He's wearing leather armor, and you can see what looks like kind of a poorly maintained sword on his hip. And he's just eating some food with one other person with him.
Trey, you want to talk to that guy?
Do we need to? I mean, I feel like we already kind of know what's up with the whole castle thing.
Well, he might know more.
I mean, it's worth a shot. There aren't that
All
many
right.
people around here to talk to.
I'll leave this one to you.
I'm fine.
Anyways, like I said, if you're looking to do some good, you're welcome. If you're looking to make trouble, find another town. As he pushes his chair back and stands up.
Thank you.
You're welcome. As he walks back over to the table of other people who instantly like lean forward, and you hear like three voices start badgering him with questions as he sits there. All right, calm down. Starts talking to him.
Go to the bathroom while Dre talks to him.
All
Okay.
right. Yeah. I'm gonna...
Trey, what do you want to do?
I'm just gonna sort of wander up, try to like not pay attention to everybody following me.
The whole like conversation stops as you stand up, and you like glance around, and as people catch your eyes, they like turn down and start like whispering to each other again and talking, acting like they weren't just staring as you did something.
Yeah. I'm gonna wander my way over to the guy that was pointed out.
Okay, you walk over to the kind of mercenary-looking man there, and you can see him sitting with what looks like a middle-aged woman as well, and they're just enjoying some food.
Hi. Sorry to interrupt. Can I have your ear for a moment?
Oh, look, more strangers. Hello, nice to meet you.
I heard that you would be someone to talk to about what it's like to work in the castle.
Of course, I worked there for some time. Sadly, I was not as light-footed one of the days.
I've heard that story from a couple people.
Mine is a little different. As he pushes a leg out, and you hear the scrape of wood on the wooden floor as there's a peg leg.
Oh
Does
my.
that with the tablecloth.
Was that before or after?
Ah, call it my parting gift.
Charming.
He's a Saurian.
He is not. No.
Oh, he sounds like a Saurian.
No. He's darker skinned. He's got the accent is desert. Like he's
Oh,
sounds
okay.
Sokoran.
I was actually curious. I've heard murmurs about a lord who's staying near the castle, in the castle somewhere around there, like a friend of the Baron's. I'm trying to get
His
a judge on his
face
character.
splits into like just this wide, friendly grin.
Oh, I see. My friend, I think we have no more to talk about.
And he winks at you and glances over at his companion across the table.
All right. I mean, that's fair. You don't have to talk if you don't want to.
As he turns back and
As I was saying, yes, quite hot there, but not as searing as you.
All right. I'm gonna go back to our table and just keep an eye on him.
okay. You keep an eye on him as the rest of the town keeps an eye on the two of you. Do the rest of you want to do anything else, or just eat and drink? And occasionally, some of the townsfolk will probably come up, kind of one by one. Some of the braver ones coming to talk to you guys and introduce themselves.
Yeah, I'll probably just do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Little ways into the night, eventually the woman who he's with stands up, and you see them exchange a few words. And at the end of it, he just splits out into a huge grin as she turns to walk away. And then, as soon as she turns, his face just kind of crumples in annoyance. And then he walks over towards one of the back doors and walks into where the rooms are. One of the seems he's staying in one of the two rooms.
Okay. And there's just the 2 rooms in the whole place.
Yes.
All right. So help me work through something. That guy said, "No, I don't want to talk about the Lord guy."
Fennegal.
Sure.
Okay. Kendall.
Kendall.
Not Fennegal.
Yeah. But he winked. Which, I mean, maybe something got in his eye, but maybe he wanted to talk to me.
It's a good read. Should we just wait till the place clears out and maybe have a chat?
I guess so. Like I'm just horrible at reading signs. Like you're like remember Bethany?
Yeah.
Apparently she was hitting on me the whole time.
You didn't know that?
No.
Oh, I thought you were playing stupid.
Well, apparently I was not playing. Like I am the worst at signals, dude.
Well, how many people are in the bar?
Right now, about half the town, so 12.
All right, well, we'll just leave it and drink for a bit.
Okay. You guys drink as you get introduced to a couple of the town. It's mostly younger folks who come over, although there is one older lady who just calls herself grandmother, and she's seems to be the shop owner for the town. And she's quite old. You can't really place her age. And then as the night goes on, eventually the place starts to clear out, and Kostya's cleaning tables. Well, that's the town. We're probably going to be closing up pretty soon.
Yeah. Hey, what was our friend over there drinking?
And she looks over, and the lady behind the bar. Oh, he was into some of my better wine, the spiced wine.
Okay. Can I just get a small glass, just a small glass of that? A couple ounces?
Sure. Of course.
Just 2 small glasses.
Yeah. Well, like I said, that's my better wine. So it'll be 2 silver for a cup of it.
Okay. I give her 3.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you for the hospitality.
Goes on her. Oh, you're so welcome. Gotta take care of each other out here.
I give him a warning glance.
I give him the 2 cups. I'm like, why don't you go ask your friend if he's in for a conversation and a nightcap?
All right.
Well, he's always after a nightcap, but I don't think he swings your way. But you're welcome to try.
All right. Well, I mean, I interrupted his meal, so I at least owe him.
Well, who knows? I mean, he's hit on every woman in the town so far, so maybe.
Well, can't strike out unless you swing.
I'm not sure I get the reference, but I think I get the meaning. As she grins to herself and keeps wiping a couple of the tables and the cups.
All right.
I'm just sitting there, finishing my food and a glass of water, watching it dry.
You walk out the door, which leads you outside, but there's a ceiling over it, but you can feel the wind blowing through here, and they've just literally built like 2 cabins right next to it and just put a covered walkway to get to the 2 doors of the caverns. And one of them has light shining from underneath the door, and the other does not.
All right. I will go and knock on the light one.
Okay, you go over and knock on the door, and you hear a, "Yes, have you decided to come back after all, my sweet?"
Oh, of course.
Jesus.
No,
Oh, yes.
I wanted to apologize for interrupting
Yes,
your date.
come in.
Take a D100 inspiration. Please.
All right, and I'll bring in the glasses.
You open the door. And, oh. He looks at the glass in your hand. Oh, I am sorry. That is not what I meant by my wing. I thought you were from the Thieves. Yes, sorry.
Show me your tattoo.
Oh, I think we might be accidentally the right people to talk to each other.
If this is a pickup line, it is an intriguing one.
Oh no, I don't swing that way. But
Okay. As he like lets out a breath. Oh.
I mean,
Right,
I'll try
then-
anything once.
Oh God.
Yes, well,
But I mean, I think I'm not getting that vibe from you. So,
no, indeed. Would hate to ruin your first time.
I'm sure you do great.
Please, come, sit. We will drink then.
All right. I hand him a glass.
He clears the only chair in there, and you can sit down next to the bed with the bedside table and put the glass down, and he's just sitting on the bed and grabs a glass and takes a sip. Truly not bad for a mountain town, I must say. Not as good as the desert wine, but good.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was surprised. Usually it's watered down.
Yes. Well, what brings you to town? What really brings you to town?
We were hired to do a little bit of protection and procurement of a specific of an item from a friend who may or may not know that we're here.
To do with the Candleman, yes?
Yeah.
This as I expected. Well, I had much hope for this answer, you see. I have found myself a little sore after my employment with the Lord.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yes. So, what is it precisely you're here to do?
Out of character, what is it precisely that we're here to do again?
Steal jewels from Lord Kendall.
Okay. Oh yeah, he has a set of jewelry that a friend of his once returned. Do you know where he's staying?
I do, yes. I know where he is staying. So, you are here to steal jewelry.
I mean, when you put it that way, it's a little bit, like, mundane.
There are no jewels in his house.
Oh, really?
If you call it his house. His room, I should say.
Alright. Where do you think he would keep them?
I have no idea. They were not there when I went through it, though.
Oh, did you notice anything on your way through?
A few letters. Most violent, the wording. To a sister of his. Arguing about a necklace. I have been hoping someone would follow up on this.
Yeah, that sounds about up our alley.
Yes. Well,
There were also a few letters between him and the Lord Corvus. None of them important, but I don't know. Maybe the jewels are there, and perhaps I am just not as good a searcher as I think myself.
I mean, it's possible.
But should you find yourself have reason to do anything that the Lord Corvus would most dislike, I want in.
Just-
Well, I can't speak on behalf of everyone involved, but I think you've earned yourself a conversation.
Well, keep me in mind then.
All right.
I will be in town until the next caravan is stupid enough to come here that can take a hobbled man back home.
All right. How many days until Barrick is supposed to get here?
You guys have 7 days, including today.
All right. A week from now, meet me here at the same time.
I will be here.
I assume you'll be
You
here.
will meet me, I think.
Yeah. Just be here.
Of course.
All right. We'll talk then.
Very good. Do enjoy your stay in Hawksridge.
You as well. All right. And I will leave his room
As he sips on the wine you left him as you walk out.
and think to myself, was he hitting on me or not? I don't know anymore as I leave.
You go back to the bar, and you can see the older woman behind the bar. Well,
Well, he
you were in there for a while.
Based on a smile, he swings both ways.
it's very kind gentleman.
Oh, and how gentle a
Uh,
gentleman would be.
You know, about in the middle.
Oh.
Yeah.
And she just kind of like does like a measuring motion with her hands.
You know, like a,
Yeah.
Gives you a wink.
Nothing to be ashamed of. Yeah.
like a breakfast sausage or a kubasa or a salami.
Well, I mean, any of those. I've seen all sorts of sizes and shapes of any of those meats, but
Well, thank you for the food, ma'am. It was wonderful.
uh,
I believe
yeah.
we've had enough talk of meat.
Well, it's honestly about time you guys head out. Unless you're getting a room after all, I want to close up and head to bed myself. And Kostia's already gone home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good night.
Good night. I see you tomorrow night. I hope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably. I mean, unless we find
Right.
something else to do around here, which I feel like there's not much.
Not in the evening, no.
I'm gonna ask her where I can find my horses and how I can pay him.
Oh well, you can leave it with me. If you really want, I can ask him permission to tell you where he's at.
That's fine. Will he just check in and bring the horses when we want them? Or...
Oh well, I can send somebody for him as long as I've got the help around for it.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Well, have a nice night, neighbors.
All right. Head out.
Okay, you guys head out into the cooling mountain air of Hawksridge, and you guys can. It's much easier. You don't really have to sneak now that the sawmill is closed for the day, so you guys can head back to
Yeah.
your safe house there.
I'm going to cast alarm
Okay, man.
around
Cast
the doorway.
alarm at the edge
As
of the
a
doorway.
Ritual.
Okay, you take 10 minutes to cast that. As you guys head down after leaving the sewer twine there, you would find it's been tidied up a little bit. There's a couple of spots on the floor where there wasn't any blood and gore that have been cleared, and bedrolls have been laid out. You can see one is like Lyra's is obviously about like 2 or 3 times as thick as yours, and she's got about 3 pillows on the end of it, quite a few blankets like resting around it, and a little stuffed tiger like sitting beside it.
I love what you've done with the place.
Really? You do not have very good taste.
Well, I mean, compared to what it was before, this is leagues better.
1,000% improvement.
Well,
You're
I
an
would not think
artiste.
you were good or better around here, but we shall subsist.
It's your little tiger friend. What's his name?
I call him Tiger.
So,
Yes.
All right.
on the nose.
Well, what did you find?
She sits down and pulls out a pad of paper and a pen.
All right, we may have an ally. Someone with a bit of a checkered past with.
We would have got his name.
You didn't.
I did not. With Lord Kendall and the Baron. Apparently, he's gone through Lord Kendall's abode and didn't find any jewels, but found letters between the Lord and his sister about said jewels. He wants in.
Did he say something else?
Did he say something else? I don't think he did.
Yes, he did.
I don't remember what that is.
He said he was part of the guild.
Did he?
Isaac?
I never said that.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
Or he asked us if we were part of the guild.
He cut off a sentence that had the word thief in it.
Why did he cut it off?
To ask him, but all that happened was he said, "Oh no, there was a misunderstanding. I thought you would hear about the thief." Well, anyways,
Okay.
something along those lines was, but never did he say he was a member of the guild or
So we
ask if
never
you
got
were.
that figured out. Never mind then.
Yeah, but he wants in. I told him that we would meet him in a week, so the Barrett and him can have a conversation. I figure with the information he gathered, he earned himself a conversation. He seems trustworthy and he has the motive to be on our side with all this.
Very well. Anything else of importance during your day's work?
Cup to cup, yeah.
Basically, the entire town hates the Baron to varying degrees.
So we learned that the castle, there's the Baron, there's Alberto. He's the butler. And then who's the one that takes care of the beasts?
I think it's just the Baron,
Beast.
right?
Who tames the beasts?
Oh, the Baron is Lord Corvus, the Beastmaster.
So it's apparently the keep is filled with beasts that Corvus trains. There's Alberto, and then who's the one other person?
That's it.
Yeah, and then Lord Fenigal apparently has apartments near the castle.
Kendall.
Or Lord, it's Fenigal.
It's okay.
So Lord Fenigal has apartments near the castle, and but we haven't really found out why he's here, and yeah,
and the biggest question right now is if the jewels are not in Lord Kendall's room or where he's staying, where are they?
Or if they're on his person.
It's possible they're on his person.
He could just be wearing them.
If I knew someone wanted something, I would keep them near me.
Do you know what type of necklace it was?
I believe the description was a sapphire set in burnished gold.
A sapphire.
Not the manliest thing, but I mean, you do what you have
And I
to.
understand it was their mother's.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, as she flips closed the notebook, tucks it back into her bag.
What is your plan for tomorrow? We have 7 days. Well, 6 after today.
I want to try and break into his house.
All right.
We have to find his house first.
Yes. Likely.
And it wasn't clear whether he was staying like in a room at the palace or staying like in a separate building.
Then you should make this clear.
Yeah.
Well then, get some rest.
All right.
She lays down on her thick bedroll.
I will lay down.
Okay. Yeah, if nobody wants to do anything, you guys can get a long rest.
As Dre's getting ready for bed, I use my illusion to make a huge fart sound right towards Lyra.
Your illusions are getting better.
Roll against my DC.
What is your DC?
What did you roll?
What is your DC?
I'll tell you which. It's 15.
Okay, yeah, she rolled a 15. I didn't want to have to look up her extra
So
stat to
it's
see.
meets, so she doesn't beat it.
Meets it beats.
Is,
As
sh-
she
isn't
looks
it
over.
14?
No, it's
It's
15.
it's
8 plus proficiency plus
Oh, yeah.
spellcasting.
yeah, you're
bonus.
right. I can't add.
Okay.
Boys. She like pulls the blanket over her a little more.
She makes a fart sound.
No, not at all.
All right, I go to bed.
Okay. Well, you guys can get up whenever you want the next morning, rested, not exactly comfortable bedrolls in a dank, smelly basement, but rested at least.
Bedrolls in a dang smelly basement.
New theme song.
Don't.
So, when do you guys want to get up, and what do you want to do with your morning?
What do you think, Dre? We should strategize a little bit.
All right. We should probably have an alibi for why we were here.
We
Which
have an alibi.
Probably involves actually going to the mill.
Lyra gave us an alibi.
That's true. We're staying with a friend.
Yeah, and
But
we're
we've
here
also, but we've also sort of been telling people like we're looking for work and asking about work and things.
Yeah, but we don't have to make a choice yet. We're here just checking the town out. But what, you want to go to the mill?
At some point, I think it'd be like good for people to not like immediately connect like people showing up, crime happening, those people leaving.
Oh, makes sense.
But that doesn't have to be today.
Sure, we can go to the mill. I think we should try and scout out this Fenigal's house.
Yeah, I just
Lord Fenigal.
Who?
So do we know if it's close to the castle or if it's
That was what you were told, is it's near the castle.
okay? Do we have a description of him?
No.
Okay. Well, let's go see what we can find.
all right.
Okay. Where do you want to go?
I'd like to talk to the lady that owns the inn.
Okay, yeah, you can head over, and she's just wasting time until the evening, basically.
Hey,
Oh,
question for you.
Ask away, dear neighbor.
Do you know where Fenigal's staying?
Who?
Fenigal, Lord Fenigal.
I don't know of any Fenigal, dear.
I don't know who you. Isaac, I don't remember his name.
Kendall.
Orvis, and then there's that Kendall man who's staying.
Okay, Kendall. Do you know where he's staying?
Oh, well, as I understand it, he's just a ways from the keep in one of the the Corvus family has a bit of a branching line, and there's currently a few of them staying near the castle, and he's renting their top floor.
Okay, and it's like an apartment or a house or something near the castle gates, or
well, not really near the castle gates, but just a ways from the town and a ways towards the keep.
oh, it's out of the town. It's off by itself.
Yes.
Okay.
Too good to live among us, I guess.
Yeah. Does he do anything in town, or does he just stay in his house all
I
day?
haven't seen him around. I've heard rumor that he's not really renting the top floor.
That he's probably in the castle or something.
Well, that's not what I've heard. But
Well,
if
what
you've
have you
heard
heard?
something else, well, I've said what I've heard.
Oh, what do you know? You think you know where he's staying, or what he's actually doing?
Well, I don't know for sure, but
what have you heard?
the lady you told me likes to be mysterious. You see, all I've heard is that she doesn't think that he's renting the top floor.
Okay.
Have to wring her neck to get any more answers than that out of her.
Oh, what's her name?
Oh, that's Liza.
Liza.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll have a chat with Liza. You think you have to wring her neck to get stuff out of her?
She likes to be mysterious and hold it over you that she knows more than you.
Oh, one of those, hey?
Oh.
Okay, well, thanks for the help.
Well, you're welcome. If you want to get there, you just follow. So you go up to the top, and then you follow the path off to the top, towards the keep, and you can't miss it as long as you keep on the path.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Dre,
Let's go.
you want to check it out?
Oh, And if you're looking for Liza, she's just next door.
Oh, okay.
Oh, perfect.
Thank you.
All
Well,
right.
what do you order?
Can't promise she'll be home though.
Oh,
She's usually out in the woods.
oh, she a wood person, or
I suppose you could call it that.
what does she do?
Well, she makes poultices and such.
Oh, like a herbalist.
Sure, if you want to give her such a title.
Witch?
Old bat with poultices.
Old bat with poultices.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hag.
Nah, she likes to think so. In the flattering sense, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
All right. Well, thank you.
welcome again.
Go outside.
Okay, you guys head outside. Where are you going?
Do you want to talk to Hag Liza?
I mean, it's either we go talk to her for more information, or we just sort of take a look around ourselves.
I say we just go take a look.
All right. If we want more information, we can go and find her.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys head down the path. This one actually
Sneaky.
wider than the one that led to the town, despite being carved into the mountains. And it does switch back a ways as you're kind of gaining elevation fairly quickly, and your breath starts to hitch, and the elevation starts to get to you, but not too terribly. And eventually, you come across just thrown, like carved into the mountains, in the middle of the way towards the keep, a large stone building.
My goodness.
Looks like it could house a couple of families. And it actually looks kind of sectioned like it's meant to do just that. But it just got not even like a proper gate, like just cut in. There's like a doorway. There's a man standing outside it who's dressed in basically like thin leathers with a tunic over that, kind of leaning, almost napping against a pillar near the door. Looks like a nicer construction to this building. It's stone, clearly meant for nobility, although it's nothing terribly special. Looks like a two-story building.
Oh, there's a man standing in front.
There is, yes, a guard.
Human?
Looks to be.
Okay. What do you think, Trey?
Does that look like a butler to you?
Turns and kind of eyes you two.
Oh, I thought we were not like coming up visible.
No, you guys walked up the road, and this thing just kind of comes out of nowhere. So,
Oh.
just hear, keeps up that way.
Oh, we're coming over for looking to speak to one of the residents here.
Who are you looking for?
A Fenegal?
Come over. I can barely hear you.
A Fenegal?
There's no Fenegal here.
It's Kendall.
Kendall, sorry.
Oh, well, you'd have to arrange visiting with him.
All right.
He doesn't live here?
He does.
Okay.
Only takes guests by appointment.
And how do you do that?
You can leave a letter.
Okay.
Can you just leave him, like, let him know?
No,
Okay. Thanks anyways.
you're welcome.
Once we get back around, I'm like, Dre,
Yeah,
we come back here at night.
I like it.
Sneaky, sneaky. What do you think?
Sleepy tight.
What?
Oh, I was just making it a poem.
Okay.
How does that make it a poem?
Because, like, we come back here at night, sneaky, sleepy tight.
I see. You're going all the way back to coming back.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay.
I'm a lyricist. What can I say?
Yeah.
I say we come back to to this place and at nighttime and see if we can break in.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be difficult. Judging by the defenses you can see on the outside, easy to climb the mountain and get to it from above.
Okay.
Because it's just dug right in the mountain. So second
Alright.
story access is super easy. Just the one guard at the front you saw. Do you guys want to do anything during the day?
Try
What-
to talk to
What does this hag? What information does this hag have that we need?
She was the one who told the owner of the thing about this Fenegal guy.
Kendall. But
Right.
yeah,
So that's
who
first
did she tell?
the person we're talking about, Alex, the whole
tavern
time.
lady,
So Lisa told
Liza.
told the tavern owner.
Oh, okay. So she might have more information about Kendall. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, she's mysterious and blah blah blah.
Right.
And we're gonna cut her fingernails off with pliers. Get information.
Okay.
All right, Grandma. Duck.
Where's the biscuits, Granny? Where's the fucking biscuits?
Oh my god.
Hey, yeah.
Oh,
By the way, we're playing.
Biscuits.
why is my imagination vivid enough that I'm seeing this in like movie quality?
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah. This is now an evil campaign.
right. So, are you guys going to look for Liza?
Yes, dear Liza, dear
What's
Liza.
it? Is it like in New York City?
Yeah.
What's up, Eliza?
There's a hole in my
Delilah.
bucket.
I know.
Ah, we're definitely gonna get muted.
There's a hole in my bucket.
Look, I mean
So-
that's kind of a compliment to be
Brother
honest. though.
Eliza has dementia. Where's my bucket? What? What's a hole?
How would you guys like to go about looking for Liza?
I will knock on her door.
Okay. You go to the building over and knock on the door.
Hello.
There's no answer.
Hello.
There's no answer.
Hello.
No answer.
Damn it! I thought that one would work.
And all of a sudden, a man bursts in with a flock of seagulls. I'm sorry.
All right.
Weird Al reference.
Well, maybe she's in the bush. Let's go find.
That's what we said. Let's wander around the forest.
Okay.
Wandering through the forest.
Somebody roll me a luck die.
I got the luck die.
Here, I'll roll half of it.
Both of you roll a d10.
Oh, I got a nat one.
Did you get a natural one?
I did on the luck die.
Okay.
I also rolled a 1.
Oh wow, double. The most unlucky of lucky.
After it starts getting dark, you guys realize it's probably a good idea to like head back home, as it's getting late in the evening, and you have found no Liza anywhere. And then you start looking, and you're like, well, which way's back home? As you look at each other, waiting for an answer, as you both realize you have no idea how to get back to the town.
Oh shit! This is embarrassing.
Yeah, it is. We look for the mountain.
You can climb a tree to look for the mountains.
Oh, we can't see a mountain up above the.
Send Roscoe up there.
Roscoe, snap him.
As he flies up, and that gives you guys a heading. Do you want to just walk towards the mountains?
Yeah, like the mountain that we know the thing is on.
Well, it's a mountain range. The whole side of the continent is a mountain range. It's not like there's a single mountain.
All right, Roscoe, go see if you can fly around and find the place.
Have Roscoe
Make a perception.
yeah, perception works.
That is a 22.
22. He doesn't spy the town so much as the lights, which gives you guys enough of a heading to get back to town. Although instead of getting back in the evening, you guys get back at like 1 in the morning. Because you guys have spent the last like 10 hours in the bush. A good 5 or 6 of those, or no, a good like 3 of those lost.
Jay, we're not good with bushcraft. We're elves and we suck.
I mean, hey, we're not like wood elves though.
Yeah,
Like-
we're like city elves. Crappy city elves.
Yeah.
Urban elves. New subrace. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's 1 in the morning. Most of the tavern would have cleared out by this time. What do you guys want to do?
Trying to knock on Liza's door.
All right. You go over and knock.
Oh, it's 1 in the morning. Shit.
No answer.
Hello.
Should have knocked. It was 1 in the morning.
Yeah, that was kind of like a dick move.
Let's go. Let's go to sleep.
All right, but what if she is in there and she needs our help?
Weren't you guys planning on going back to the Make a
Oh
meeting.
yeah, we're gonna go break into the place. Break.
What sort of
As
small-
we're
You wake
walking
up the
back,
next-
we're like, aren't we forgetting something?
Yeah. You wake up the next morning, Liar's like, so what did you learn? Shit.
All right, let's break into this compound.
Do. We put on our Splinter Cell gear
Stop trying to get our videos removed.
with like little glowing green crystals over my mask.
It's okay. The NPCs can't see the screen.
No.
Leaning up against the wall, and I flick him up. And he thing turns around, grabs my arm. Okay.
Like grappling hook up and rappel up the rest of the wall.
So, no wall, you can literally just climb the mountain beside it. Or would you guys like to scale the building and
Let me
mountain?
live my dream.
We would like to scale the building.
Both of you, please make me a stealth check.
Stealth checks. Come in. Roll in. Stealth check.
It's my favorite sneaking sound effect.
All right. That is an 18.
25.
5. You both quietly make your way up the mountain until it gets you high enough that you can grab on to the ledge of the building and like scoot out across the side towards one of the windows. As you're doing that, you guys hear some footsteps coming around the side of the building. Once you guys are like halfway along, too far now to go back to the mountain, you hear the crunch of footsteps on stone.
I touch Dre and turn to cast invisibility.
As Dre vanishes
She'll
from
be
sight.
coming around the mountain.
Oh, are you upcasting it?
Level 3.
Okay, as both of you vanish, you see Torchlight come around the corner, a guard walking around and glances about, looks around kind of suspiciously, turns and walks back as the Torchlight disappears around the corner once again.
Idiot.
What a moron.
What did you call me? As you hear a voice from your right, hanging from the ceiling of the
10,000
same guard.
I never thought I'd see Aspen again after the arrow to the knee.
20th level adventure regarding this little.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna pay now, boy.
I would love that. You just run into like some super guard out of nowhere.
He's like, I'm really powerful, but I have no motivation.
Once you've killed as many liches and necromancer kings as me, you'll lose your enthusiasm too. Just find yourself here making enough for a bottle of wine.
I'm gonna get drink. Hold my belt. I'm gonna lean over the edge.
You guys are hanging off the roof.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna investigate the window.
Okay, make me investigate.
I pretend to drop him, then catch him again.
There we are, 26.
26. Looking at the window, doesn't even seem to be locked.
Do you guys see anything inside?
Yeah, inside is a darkened second story. You can see there is a hallway in front of you with 2 rooms on the left and 1 room on the right, and all of them have light shining from beneath the door.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna open the window.
Okay, make me a
Take
sleight
some
of hand
oil.
check.
Put the
Oil doesn't work great on stone.
on the hinges.
It's not a hinged window. It's a sliding. Like this one opens straight back.
All right, sleight of hand.
Oh, actually, no. There would be a metal.
Okay.
Yeah, there would be something.
16.
16. Okay, as you work it in, it sounds like it hasn't been opened in some time, but you managed to quietly and slowly. Takes you a good minute to work the window open quietly. And you now have access to the second story hallway.
Hop in, grab Dre.
You hop in. As you get in, you guys can feel it's a bit warmer in here. There's probably a fire going somewhere. You can see as the hallway goes, eventually it turns into a half wall, and it's like a railing, and there's stairs to the left you can barely make out the top of, and light shining up from below. A couple of low voices coming from down there. Somebody appears to be up, given the late hour. So, 2 doors on the left, 1 on the right, stairs going down.
And they all have light.
Yes.
All right.
The one on the right, given that it's the one door on its own wall, is clearly going to be the larger room. The 2 on the left, a bit smaller.
Large or small? Which ones do you want to do first?
I point at the wall, at the one I'm thinking, then remember I'm invisible, and go, the left one.
Okay. I'm gonna go
What do you
investigate.
mean by the left one has 2 doors? So
Oh.
with the left door on the left wall, or the left door on the right wall, which is only 1 door?
My whole layout in my head just got like 180'd by what you just said. Wait, what are the layout of the rooms?
So you're in a hallway. There's a
Yes.
wall on your left with 2 doors, and then it turns into after that a half wall for a basically the banister of the stairs is just half a wall. And then on the right there's 1 door. So the one on the right would clearly have much more space because it doesn't turn into a half wall, and it's only 1 door, and the doors on the left would
Alright.
go into much smaller rooms.
I point to the left and then move my arm over to the right, and I'm like, that one.
You're invisible.
Shit, the right one.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna go and inspect the door.
Okay. As you creep over, make me an investigate check. Actually, a perception check would be better. Are you investigating the door
That is
or
a
trying to listen
23
inside?
for the perception. To
Okay.
listen inside and look through the keyhole.
Okay. Listening inside, you hear what sounds like quill on paper, like the scratch of somebody working on paper.
Okay. Sorry. Dre.
What?
Dre.
What?
There's somebody in here.
Yeah, I know. That's why we want to be in there.
They're awake. They're writing on a quill on paper, and we'd have to open the door.
Okay, maybe we try the other rooms.
Yeah, we'll trick the other door. We'll go to the next one.
So do you want to do the one on the right or the one on the left? The one on the left is closer to the window than the one on the right. The one on the right is kind of more central on the wall.
One on the left.
Okay. You guys go over to the one on the left. Go ahead and make perception check, and both of you make me a stealth check, please.
All right. That is 17 for stealth, and that is 12.
It is
Well,
28
13.
for stealth.
13 for perception.
13. You don't hear anything through the door.
Okay. And is there light underneath it?
There is, yeah, a little bit of like flickering flame light.
Does this room have a window?
It does not.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can like use my knife to like peer underneath the door and see if I can see anything.
Glancing under, you'd just be able to see like the ceiling and the candlelight. It's a fairly thin bottom of the doorway, so.
I don't know, man. I can't hear anything, but there's lights on in here. I'm not sure. Do you want to come back a little later?
What time is it?
We cannot hear you, Alex.
What?
There you are.
Okay,
What?
okay, it just sounded like me whispering. What time is it?
There's a lot of people here. There's a lot. It's like 1:30 in the.
Yeah, it's around 1:30.
There's lots of people up still. Do you want to come back a little later?
Sure.
Yeah, let's just go hang out on the roof.
Alright.
So we got. I'm gonna go back out the window
Okay.
and then shut it and go back on the roof.
Shut the window. As you head up the roof and slowly shut the window, climbing up, you notice the roof is flat, and you would catch standing on the roof is a guard, and there is a small, almost like a shed-like thing that attaches to the top of the roof with a door. It seems like there is roof access to the house, and there is a guard who's just kind of watching over the roof here.
Oh, and it wasn't there before.
He was. You guys never went up to the roof. You just crept up the side and climbed along the wall.
Oh, there's a guard up here.
I make wind sounds.
Okay. Let's just go find like a patch of forest to hang out for a bit.
Okay, both of you make stealth checks as you leave the vicinity.
19 lots.
15.
Right. You both, as quietly as you can, get gone from there, creeping out. A couple of pebbles pushed away, but nothing that isn't normal around this mountainous area. As you guys find a patch of forest to hide in, how long would you like to wait?
4 in the morning.
Okay.
3:30, 4 in the morning. What do you think, Trey?
Probably just like an hour and then return.
Okay. Hour would put it somewhere around 2:30.
Compromise 3.
2:45.
Compromise 250.
2:55.
Compromise 3.
2:45.
Okay, 255 it is. We
Um,
go at 255.
Right. You don't really have a clock to judge that by, but you wait some time.
Well, we look at the.
No, we're waiting 1 more minute.
All right, let's go.
Okay, both of you make stealth checks as you creep back up. Would you like to enter the same way?
Yeah.
Okay. So I need stealth checks and a sleight of hand.
Nat 20 on the
Yeah.
stealth check, and then you can take care of the sleight of hand.
Yeah. It's a 19 on sleight of hand, 23 on stealth.
Okay.
Y'all.
As you
19 on sleight of hand. 23
quietly
on hand.
come over and you guys creak the window open. And as you guys slip in, you hear footsteps above you on the roof. Coming towards where you guys just came in through the window.
Oh, he rolled well. We might. I'm just going to.
Are we still in? We're not invisible anymore, right?
You are not. You guys are inside the building with the window open behind you.
I'm gonna mage hand to close the window gently.
The window takes like a solid minute to close or open quietly.
That's awkward.
We might have to take out a guard.
What are you doing? Quick, quick, quick. Footsteps are coming. You can hear them pause at the edge of the wall above you.
I'm just gonna start like slowly creeping towards the to the door of the room we're into, out into the hallway.
All right. You guys,
I am.
you guys come through the 3 doorways. All still have light coming from underneath them.
Really?
You hear footsteps leaving the edge of the wall.
He's coming out the window. He's coming down. Alex, out the window.
All right.
I'm out the window.
Alright, I'm gonna go back into the room, peek out the window,
You what? Back into what room?
into
Oh,
the room with the open window.
No, the hallway has a window at the end of it. You guys are in a hallway.
Oh,
He's coming. He's on the roof. He's coming down the stairs from the roof to find us.
okay,
out the window.
so we're going out the
Oh.
window. Yeah.
All right. You guys climb out the window. Where do you want to go?
Up. We're gonna. I want to poke my head, quietly over the side of the roof to see what's up there.
Okay. You would see the door hanging open.
Okay, I cast invisibility on us.
All right.
You
Third
have,
level.
you have 2 third level slots?
Yeah, yeah, it's the last 3rd level.
Oh. Let's
As you
go.
both
Let's go
vanish.
through the door.
Yeah, yeah, and so we're gonna follow.
Sneaky, sneaky.
And go
All right,
down.
please.
An advantage.
Ooh, at advantage. It's hot.
That's a 24.
27.
Okay. As you guys
Sneaky.
quietly make your way down. Sure enough, as you get down the stairs here, they're at the opposite end of the hallway and kind of tucked away in the corner as the steps leading up to the roof. And you would see a guard walking towards the window, kind of grumbling to himself as he goes and just shuts it with a loud creak and looks at it and flips a latch on it that wasn't latched before and turns around and starts walking towards you guys. You guys can like move
Get out.
off.
Yeah,
towards the
get out
room.
of the way.
He stops at the half wall and rests his arm and looks down. Hey! Hey! And you're what? Somebody left the window open. I don't know. Keep an eye out. Something funny's about. And then you know, I heard something earlier tonight too. Well, should we tell Boris? Better not bother him. All right. Well, keep a lookabout as he walks past you guys and you hear him walking up the steps onto the roof.
Who was he talking to?
There was a voice coming from down below.
Oh, he talked down the stairs.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
down the
right.
stairs.
Okay.
You're right.
Let's go listen at those doors again. It's 3 in the morning and people are still up.
Which door do you want to listen at?
The one that I heard Quill.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
19, so 23.
You don't hear anything.
Dre.
Is it?
Dre.
Do you hear?
If I talk loud, I'm still whispering.
I got it. Yeah,
Yeah, I
no, but Mark needs to pick you up. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
All right.
nothing in. Let's go in here. Let's go in this room.
All right.
Okay.
It is, yes.
All right.
Lock, unlock it. Watch.
I take out my new 16th hook and try it. Wiggle around.
Roll your check.
Rolling, 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 rolling.
That is a 15.
15. As you're working at the lock, you're kind of struggling with it, not quite enough to get it open. Barry, make me another perception check.
Oh god. That's a 16. Oh, sorry, 17.
17. You hear footsteps coming down the stairs again.
Hold, hold, hold.
I'm doing this manually, by the way, because if I catch Mage Hand, my invisibility goes away.
As you see the guard walking down again, he stops. Better make sure all the doors are locked just in case. And you're like, oh yeah, good plan. As he starts walking towards you guys.
I'm just gonna like slowly shuffle with pull Dre out of the way.
I take my lockpicks with me as I get pulled away.
Make a sleight of hand check as you try to quietly pull your lockpicks out of the door.
That is it does the math for me, and I'm trying to do it in my head. That is a 23.
23 as you quietly like slip the rakes out and follow after your brother as he walks over and twists the handle. No, good on him. Walks over to the other door and twists the handle of the first one on the right. That's what he thought. Pulls out a key and walks over to the next one. Fuck him. Turns and walks away.
Okay.
He didn't lock it.
He
or-
didn't lock it. No.
Damn
Which
it!
one?
The one on the left wall.
Okay.
I'm invisible, so I can't steal this key.
Oh, but he didn't leave the key though, right?
No, he just locked the one. Tested the one and it was locked that you guys were trying to unlock, and then
Okay.
tested the other one and said fuck him and walked away.
Unlock the door. I'm gonna check the.
Okay, I'm gonna
Over
go back
the
to
door.
trying to unlock it a second time.
Okay. You have to restart because you were interrupted. Make your check as Daniel. You go over and what are you doing?
Very carefully open the door.
All right. Make me a sleight of hand check.
I listen first.
Make me a perception check.
Nat 20.
At 20. You can, with your elven ears, make out the soft sound of somebody breathing.
Like sleeping.
Sounds like it, but they're not snoring by any means.
Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna
I
open
got
the
a
door.
23.
Okay, as you unlock the door with your picks quietly,
I'm gonna go in the room with Dre.
make a sleight of hand. Oh, okay. You're not opening that.
No, not yet.
Okay. So, are you opening this door, Dre?
Yeah, I'm opening it just a little bit to look through.
Sleight of hand check, please.
Sleight of hand. That is a 26.
26. As you quietly push the door open, seems to be well greased, doesn't make too much noise. It's pretty easy to open quietly as you glance into what looks like a large study. At least from what you can see, there's a couple of bookcases around, a thick bear rug on the floor, a couple of armchairs that have like what looks like goat hide or like ram hide laid over them, and books around. You can't see anything to the left though.
All right, do I see a person though?
Nobody in any of the armchairs or anything. Like you can only see one like corner of the room.
Okay.
But
Yeah, you gotta
nobody
peek around
yet.
the corner.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slowly open the door more and more to see what I can see.
You creep in. It is a 2-room study that kind of dominates this wall. There's this sitting area with the bookshelf. There is a set into the wall is a fireplace, and then off to the left is another room equally as large with a large wooden desk, a couple papers laying over it, a quill, and you can see on the wall are these candles that are just flickering.
All right. Is there anyone in the room?
Nobody that you can see.
That's comforting. Okay.
I'm gonna close the door and lock it.
Okay, you close it behind you and lock it.
And then while he's looking around, I'm gonna cast. Oh no, I'm not. All right, let's case the place.
Okay, I say through the door.
No, you're in the door. I'm in the door with you.
Oh, I thought you closed it behind me.
No, I went in, closed it, and locked it.
I was like,
Okay.
that's a weird move to lock me in a room, but okay.
So what are you guys doing?
All right.
Casing joints.
Yeah.
Shit, more information.
I'm looking for hiding places.
Okay, both of you make investigate checks.
Investigation. Nat 20.
Okay,
Dirty 20.
That's a 30.
nice. As you guys start peering around and quietly pouring through, nothing hidden among the books that you can find. The desk has a couple of papers scattered on it that seem to. The ones that you can find are signed Corbus, L. Corbus. And then, other than that, I mean, there's a few drawers on the desk, all of which are locked. And then just books and armchairs and the like. As for things of value,
Like I'm checking under carpets, on walls, behind like I'm like casing the place.
Right. Right. So yeah, as for things of value on the desk, there is a what looks like a silver timepiece. The quill looks to be like handcrafted and might be worth something. There is on the back wall a sword that's like set on the wall. Looks rather fancy. It's like in a rapier style. And then Daniel, while you're looking about, you notice that inside the fireplace, it's cold and unlit, but on the left of it, it looks like there's a patch of shadows that is like an actual hole big enough for a hand to fit through.
I reach in.
You reach in, and as you feel along, you feel a haft of wood in there.
Pull it out.
Okay, you pull as it clicks into place, and you hear as one of the bookcases slides to the side, and there is a tunnel that seems to be cut into the rock, and probably leads into the mountain.
Oh baby.
We have found our way in. I put the hand away.
Okay. Do we go down here, or do we just or do we come back later with like friends?
I feel like we have 7 days. I feel like it would be early to enter into the temple filled with beasts without backup.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I thought. We know where this is. We know how to get in. We should quit while we're ahead.
And then I'm not gonna take the timepiece or anything or quill. Or
Master
anything.
Corvus, are you in there? Hello.
I'm like,
I go over and like try and shut the bookcase.
He already closed it. Yeah.
Okay. Then I just don't say anything.
Just hide. Don't move.
You guys hear the lock turning as the door is opened and face peeks in. Door closes and you hear the footsteps leave. A muffled voice yelling over the banister again, although you can't make out what it's saying before. The door opens once again. Master Corvus. Boots step in, armor jingling. You can see glinting in the light of the candles a drawn sword. Both of you make stealth checks, please.
Stealth checks.
Stealth check, baby.
All right, that's a 24.
It's a dirty 20.
20 as he's looking around, just kind of swinging the sword as he goes. Dre, it slices across you as he's swinging it, raking across your arm. You take 8 slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw to try to avoid making a noise. As you're like pressed up, and he's just like swinging about.
And that's a
looking
22,
around.
and I'm not going to try and block any of that damage to not give myself away.
As he slices through, and he's like, "What was that? Is this the Lady Fenderwald? Are you real? I swear I didn't mean to intrude." As he starts backing towards the door. Listen, I haven't cheated on my wife. You don't need nothing from me. The door slams shut as you hear the door lock behind.
Lady Fenderwald. I put that into Alex. Write that down.
Lady Fenderwald, writing it down. How do you spell that?
Fenderwald.
Oh, I nailed it. Let's go.
Okay, Lady Fenderwald. I didn't cheat on my wife. And that's the only thing we found in the office. There was nothing else of important. Oh, we haven't unlocked the desk. Let's go to the desk.
Did we ever hear this guy's name?
You've not. Nope.
Okay.
Well, the guy in here, Corvus. Lord Corvus. This is Lord Corvus's study.
There was an L. Corvus
L.
signed
Oh,
on
someone
the
else.
Yeah.
base of the letter.
No, but I meant the guard.
No, you have not heard the guard's name.
Like, quick, let's go to the desk and unlock this thing. Go, go, go.
Okay, both of you.
There's
make
6
me-
doors.
There's 2 that are locked.
Okay, you take one, I'll take the other.
Both of you
Alright.
make me
I investigate
thieves'
mine.
tools. Okay, make an investigate check.
Well, actually, I already investigated the desk. So that is a 21.
21. You click the lock open easy enough.
I got a 25.
As you click yours open easy enough as well.
And we do synchronously, like, at the
As you
same
both
time.
pull them open, 2 elven lookalikes looking in, peering in. Variant, on your side, you can see a signet ring with a seal on it, as well as some sealing wax, what looks like a fancy letter opener with the insignia of the Tamaran Empire on it. And then Dre, in yours, you can see a bag with what looks like silver and gold coins in it. It's just hanging open on the bottom.
Oh, how much?
Yeah, I try and judge it for its contents.
Hard to tell. You can just see the top layer, but it's a handful.
The top layer.
I'm gonna go, like, hey, we probably shouldn't take anything.
Please.
No, but we're gonna be here for a long time. We know where it is. We can come back and get it.
Alright, I take 1 coin.
No, they might have counted.
I take 1 coin and close it.
I look at him with the most baleful of hate.
Is there platinum in there?
None that you can see.
Alright, then I just take a gold.
Okay, you take 1 gold.
Gold that undid us.
The gold
I
gold
started
that let us.
The drawer.
Okay, you shut and lock the drawer.
Let's go look around some more.
I mean, if they can trace it back to us from 1 gold piece missing, they've earned it. They've
Alright, let's
earned the right to arrest me.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, super difficult. 2 new people show in town the day before. A gold piece goes missing the very next evening. Who could it be?
Hey, you don't know.
Okay, let's get out of here.
They need proof.
Yeah.
They were seen the day earlier in the day walking by.
Yeah, a bunch of questions about a Lord Benegal. Luckily, no one knows who that is, so.
Right. Well,
Out the window.
you guys creep. Where are you going?
Back out the door and locking it.
Okay, you guys go out, close the door. One of you please make me the Thieves' Tools check to lock it from this side.
I look
I will do that.
curiously at Drow.
I
You
don't
can't
see
see
you
it,
because
you're
you're
invisible?
invisible. That's a 15.
15. You're working on it.
Damn it, stupid.
Go, 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 go.
This
go.
six.
You guys
This.
can hear from below. I swear to God, I felt her presence. She's up there. Listen.
It's time to
Okay, I'm going to take the gold coin. And
Did he lock it up?
Not last time I asked him. He hadn't.
no, I'm working on unlocking it.
Okay.
Relocking it. Okay, continue.
I walk over and unlatch the window and start opening it
Okay.
slowly so we can get out.
Okay, you unlatch the window, making a sleight of hand to open it.
23.
Okay, you open up the window quietly.
Alright.
Dre, let's go. You didn't make a roll.
Alright, fine. Stealth check?
Oh,
Finish locking the
door.
door.
Oh, I Alright, that's a 23.
Okay, with that, you finish relocking the door. Yeah, you would hear him still talking down below. Another voice. Ah, you're full of it. Jesus, you scare so easy. So, what are you doing? You said you were doing something with the gold coin?
No, I changed my mind.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
sneaking off into the night.
Slip out the window.
Shut the window. Dre, hold on.
Make me another
Hold on.
sleight of hand check to close
Oh
the window.
yeah. What's your sleight of hand?
9.
Oh, you should do it.
Yeah. That's a dirty 20.
All right, as you quietly close the window behind you.
Use your hand to latch that window.
It'll make me visible.
What?
That's a spell, technically.
No, your hand is already active. Your psychic hand.
No, it's a spell.
No, he has to cast it.
I thought it was already cast.
No. No. If I had it cast, I wouldn't be invisible. It only lasts a minute.
And is it concentration?
It doesn't matter if I cast a spell while invisible, I become uninvisible.
Yeah, good point. Okay, let's go.
Alright.
Both of you make stealth checks as you flee the scene.
That window is useless to us now, hey?
Why?
They're gonna watch it like a hawk. They locked it, now it's unlocked.
They might not notice.
I feel like
24.
We're doing stealth?
Mm-hmm.
27.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even roll the advantage. Yeah, never mind. 27. And we learned a few things. I guess we could go report to Lyra.
Yeah.
We could go report to Lyra?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I guess we'll head back.
Okay. You guys head back and open it up, and you see Lyra sitting up, rubbing some of the sleep out of her eyes. Oh.
You are back quite late.
Yeah, we broke into Lord Fennigal's apparent house. I give her air quotes.
You mean Kendall?
Yeah. Sorry,
Oh.
Kendall.
Well, what did you find?
Well, in Kendall's candle chamber, there was a lever and a bookshelf.
Yeah, we
And-
found a secret passageway. I found a secret passageway.
We found
I found a secret passageway.
we found a secret passageway.
You are both very cute, but if you could just get the important information over,
We found
so
a-
I could return to my rest.
We found a secret passageway
Well, really, he found the secret passageway.
in the apartment that Fennigal's staying in that should take us into the keep.
Kendall.
I didn't.
You
Same.
did. You said Fennigal
Fennigal
again.
Okay, good.
I don't know where you got this name from.
Change the name. I can't remember it.
Fuck you. Figure it out.
Can't remember it. Let's change it.
Yeah,
Um,
it's awful.
Yeah, so we found a secret passageway. We found some gold and a bunch of other stuff. We didn't take it though.
No, that would be dumb.
This
Yes.
is good. We are not here for stealing.
Yes, not here for stealing.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to mention that there was an Corvus?
Yes.
An L. Corvus that's staying in there, but we couldn't find anything about Fennigal.
Kendall.
Kendall. About Kendall.
And you searched the whole place?
No, we didn't. There's a lot of guards, and they're up all night.
But we found a rumor that could help us.
Oh,
Maybe,
yeah.
maybe not. A lady whose name I wrote down on a lady Fenderwald.
That's fine.
It is.
Yes. I'm sorry, I was expecting Liza.
Fender-
So I was very confused.
Fendervold?
Yeah, Fenderwald. Apparently, the guards were afraid that she had come back from the dead when they thought they heard something that may or may not have been us.
Well, we don't know if it's back from the dead.
I
So-
have not heard of this lady.
No, but this guard was really scared of her, and apparently he cheated on his wife, or didn't. I don't know. But seems like a ghost of vengeance of some sort. Maybe it could be useful as a distraction.
Well,
All right. Then she grudgingly pulls out her notebook and writes some notes down and shuts it.
well then, till the morning.
She lays back down in her bed.
I'll go to bed.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, you guys know we're not done with it.
Oh.
We're the worst people to sleep around. 'Cause all night. Oh. Oh, that's fun.
Nicola. Wake up. Wow, that was refreshing. That was a great sleep.
You
Ugh.
see Dragonborn, where a Dragonborn should be, just a pillow and a pink arm held over the pillow.
Uh,
Good morning.
Pillow gets whirled at you.
I catch it and then I put it back under her head.
You are the worst.
Pillows are for sleeping comfortably.
what are you talking about?
You are the noisiest elves I have ever seen.
We don't
Esther.
even sleep. How could we snore?
You do not snore. You hum incessantly.
Is that?
Sorry.
It's calming.
Runs in our family.
It is a deal breaker, handsome one.
Handsome one. I elbow him.
I mean, like that would have been flattering, but it also came after deal breaker.
Yeah, well, Deal Breaker's your middle name.
Is it?
What an untrustworthy middle name.
Yeah.
Get back to work while I catch more sleep.
So, do you have any ideas? Like, what have you found?
That is not my job.
Well, what do you do?
Get us safe places to stay.
Okay. Can you get us? Well, we found a way into the castle. You think we should break into the castle?
It is up to you.
I think we should look for rumors of this Lady Fenderbolt.
Then go look for rumors. I am not supposed to talk to people. You heard Barry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez.
And we
You
haven't.
tipped the guard off early one time. One
What?
time.
Wait, what did you say?
Nothing.
We think they might have caught on to us a little bit, though.
Hmm.
They definitely noticed we were there, and then Dre left the window latch unlocked.
Well, it happens. Luckily, there's no other evidence that we were there.
Yeah. No other evidence.
Not a single
Not a
ounce.
single piece
Not a single coin's
of
worth.
golden evidence.
So, what are you guys doing? With
Do you want to break into the castle? I think day 3's a little early to break into the castle.
I
feel
think
like the castle
I think
is like-
Barrick would be a little bit miffed if we tried to do the job before he got here.
Yeah, I say, can we just spend some time combing for rumors and talking gossip in the town?
Sure.
Try and learn. We'll spend a couple days doing that.
Both of you can gather information.
Investigation.
This would not be an investigation. Make me persuasion
One we
checks.
used to investigate.
Yeah, but you're not like combing through a library. It's talking to people. So this would be a charisma-based check. So both of you make me a persuasion or deception at your option.
I think mine are both -1.
Yup. That's a natural 20.
I got a 12.
12. Okay.
You can talk to Dre about his natural 20.
You guys would hear about Lady Fenderwald. She is a local ghost story. A woman who, a vengeful spirit who takes out her anger on men and women who commit infidelity to their spouse. The story goes that she found her husband was cheating on her, and his mistress, she was a noble who lived in this area. This is before the Corvus family was here, actually. But it was a noble mistress, a noble woman. The mistress plotted to have her killed, and with her death, she cursed them, saying she would haunt them and get justice, and has been dispensing said justice ever since, as the legend goes. As for other things gleaned, you guys would track down that old lady. You'd be able to bump into her at some point. So you find yourself.
Hey, Liza. Hey, Liza.
It's Liza. There's no E.
My heart's on fire for Hey, Liza.
You guys eventually find yourself inside a home that just smells of old person. It really does. And there's an old lady there. When you guys knocked, swung open the door and went, "Yes? Oh, it's you. Come in." turns and walks back towards her table where she's got a couple of things. She's got what looks like a metal plate, like almost like a stove, on her writing desk with just a fire stoked on it, and hanging over it is a beaker.
Well, you're finally here.
Yes.
Of course. All these long years I've been waiting. Well,
For
I only have one thing to tell you. This old lady's not going down without a fight.
She pulls a dagger from underneath the table and is like pointing it towards you guys.
What?
that's what we expected you to say.
What did you just scream?
This old lady's not going down without a fight.
Okay, fine. I pull out a sword. Put your dukes up.
Demon, I've scattered salt over this whole area.
I'm a anti-salt demon. I'm immune to salt.
Damn it! They've been spying on me.
As she starts running, and you understand arcane.
Okay.
She's not making a lot of sense. It's bring me the milk right now. Bring me the milk right now.
Would you like?
Quick! Drink that potion you drank in the
Wow.
Feywild!
Would you like? In arcane, I say, would you like goat or cow?
Keep your tongues away from me, demon!
And I go like a big closet and I go, Boshinach Ninara.
Fine.
She's gonna try to stab you.
I cast off these petty illusions. I'm gonna cast disguise self and turn myself into like what I've seen as a demon. Like basically just a tiefling.
It's a 17 to hit you, Daniel.
That hit. Oh no, hold on.
You would not have mage armor.
I cast shield and it misses.
she throws salt in your face with her other hand. You're like, what the? As you,
Settle down, I'm not a demon.
As your brother turns into a tiefling, and she's like,
You can't fool me! I can see through his illusion!
and she's like desperately trying to stab you. And
As she looks at him, I cast alter self and turn into her.
She's got one eye on you, and the other eye, like a gecko, is sideways watching your brother. She's like stabbing at you, looking in two directions.
I'm gonna go and duck behind him, cast disguise self again to disguise myself as her, and step out from behind him.
As you now, but it just don't look like her. And she's like,
It is as it was foretold. Only I am powerful enough to...
Demon! And I pull out a dagger.
as she pulls a bottle out of her like ragged, like just overcloak that she's got and holds it up.
Okay.
Let's see if you came prepared for deadly murloc.
She hurls it at the ground and it just expands in gas. I need both of you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my goodness.
That is a 14.
That's a dirty 20.
All right. It's one success and one failure. So, on a failure, you take 12 damage, and on a success, you take 6 poison damage, as the room fills with a green gas that blocks your vision.
Okay.
You think trinkets will stop us?
I'm like, can we have a conversation now?
You guys can't see it; it's still filled with gas. So
Oh.
if you aren't leaving, you're going to need to make another saving throw.
You are frozen on my screen.
I'm gonna walk to the door and open it. Let
Okay.
the mask out, kind of fan the door.
Okay, you walk as you start fanning it. Make me another con save. Dre, what are you doing?
I'm shouting, "You're the demon!" I'm pulling out my own dagger.
19.
Okay, make me another con save, please.
19.
19.
Oh, I didn't realize the thing was still around. I'm gonna misty step behind her.
The room is full of gas.
Oh, okay. Well then Then I say, "We'll find you," and I'm gonna misty step out of the house.
You have to be able to see where you're going. You cannot
Do
see.
I?
I don't know if you have to.
Yeah, Misty Step.
Yeah, I
Yep.
do. Is there a door open?
You cannot see due to the gas filling the room.
Okay. Well, I opened the door
That's
and I'm
awkward.
fanning the
That's
mist out.
awkward.
Your brother.
Okay,
Fanning
then
Misty.
I just slowly back away towards the door menacingly and will
Make
take.
me another con save as you make it towards the door.
That's it.
Daniel, with your success, 15 damage becomes 7.
That's an 8.
Okay.
8. You take 15 poison damage.
Oof.
Okay, Liza.
As you start fanning this out, eventually it fans out enough for you guys to be able to see again, and you can see in the middle of the kind of living space where this confrontation was happening, there is a small body laying on the floor,
She dead?
not moving.
Oh god. Oh god, I run in with a healer's kit. I'm gonna activate a healer's kit.
Run over, make a medicine check.
Oh my god.
Oh, burn a healer's kit.
Make a medicine check.
What's your medicine?
Yours is a +1.
Alright. That's a 17.
The team, she appears to be dead.
No pulse, no saving throw.
She had a saving throw, and then she took damage again and failed that saving throw. So that's 3 failed death saves.
Oh.
Way to go.
Is there a church?
They said they had no one who
They
does
have
magic.
a cleric, like a priest, but not anybody with any clerical powers.
Is there a doctor?
There's well, she's about the closest thing they had to a doctor.
I'm gonna run over to the tavern.
Okay, you
Hey.
run over.
Hey,
Yes.
we went to visit Liza, and she bumped a potion off her table, and it created poison.
Oh.
I don't know.
That
She's not
lady.
moving.
What?
Yes.
What?
She-
Oh.
Her
She
whole-
gets out behind it, like
her whole
runs over.
her whole house filled with gas, and we barely got out the door.
She sprints over, and Dre, you would watch it. She bursts through the door. And she's like,
I dropped the disguise self as I see her approaching.
"You stupid old codger!" And she's shaking the lady on the ground. Oh God! Oh.
And I pointed at the broken glass. I'm like, that potion was on the table, and it just
Oh.
rocked. And
I always know she was making silly things, but it never. Oh, we
she
didn't think
yelled
she.
something about Murloc.
Oh.
I'm just gonna pat her shoulder. I'm so sorry.
Oh, stupid old bat.
And she was about to tell us information too.
What did you do?
Huh?
What did you do?
We went into the house and sat down at the table, and the potion fell off.
Well, I'm inclined to believe you, but you said she was about to tell you information, and I'm disinclined to believe that.
You told us.
What did you do?
Well, okay. Hold on. You told us to talk to her. We
I
hadn't got
didn't
it.
tell you to kill her.
We didn't kill her. We had just got in to start talking to her. We never even had a chance.
Make me a deception check.
Performance?
No.
That is a 19.
19.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, that's a 18.
18. She's like, sorry, I'm distraught.
it's all right. It's all right. We forgive you.
I've known her since I was a little girl. She
Do you have a
practically-
cleric in the town? Someone that could heal her?
Oh, just the father. He's useless.
Or do we have antidote or something?
No, she's
Uh,
dead though. She's
The
dead.
antidote
There's-
doesn't tend to help bring people back from the dead.
Well, okay.
In theory, should she have rolled on the death and dismemberment table instead of
Mhm.
death saves?
I used the death and dismemberment table for important NPCs.
Wow! How
you
dare
don't-
you!
Most of them just die upon
She's
reaching 0 hit points.
she's important to me.
I gave her the one death saving throw that would have made the difference because she only took the 1 round of extra damage, but she got a 3. So,
So she only made one death save?
well, because she took damage from the poison the
Yeah,
second
but
turn.
then she feels one death save.
No, if you take damage,
It's
when
I thought it was just a melee. I don't know how death saves work.
is it just melee?
Yeah, I don't think it's.
Let's see. This might make the difference.
Come on, Eliza.
Because then I could burn a healing kit.
Okay. All right. It's if it's from a critical hit. As you guys are there, this woman crying over her. You hear,
Oh, and I lean down and I'm gonna go and click and I'm gonna like.
you're looking at her. You've like tried to bandage her up, and you're like covering this woman as you hear, demons.
And we're back to normal now.
Oh my goodness, you've saved her.
As the woman who seemed dead for some time there suddenly
Oh.
starts snoring.
Does she usually scream about demons?
No.
Okay. All right, I got my medical kit. I'll tend her for a bit. Make sure she's okay till she wakes up.
All right, here. Let me walk you back to the tavern.
Oh, she's like fanning her face and like wiping tears. And she stops and goes over and just kicks the old woman's like, "You damn old bat! Getting fussed up every time." As she walks out, and you her eye opens.
I'm sitting at the table.
So you've come to collect my soul, hey?
No one's here to collect her soul.
I've heard that one before.
I go and put the kettle on the fire.
The kind demon.
You're fake sleeping.
No, she's she like
Oh,
came in and out of coherence.
I'm
there.
gonna go do some smelling salts under her nose.
Okay. Yeah, break some slices.
Who are you?
My name is Jan.
Demon!
I'm not a demon.
That's a 4 to hit you.
Okay. I grab her arm. I'm like, please.
My name is
I
Jackobson.
made tea.
You probably poisoned it.
I didn't. The water is on the kettle. It's boiled. I put the tea bag on the side. You can look at it. I didn't even make the tea.
What kind of tea is it?
I don't know. Whichever the one was in that box over there.
That's not tea.
What is it?
Dried maggots.
I put it back. Which one's tea?
This is as good as mine.
Okay. I
I've
pull out
managed to make my life
traveler's
interesting
tea,
by only
like-
giving myself a 1 in 10 chance of poison.
Okay. Well, you killed yourself pretty good there with that other stuff. What'd you call it? Murloc?
Deadly Murloc.
Okay. Well, you died. We didn't.
I'm not dead. You're dead, demon.
You were dead.
No.
I brought you. I stabilized you.
I survived by the law of GM Fiat.
Okay. I have. Do you like chamomile?
I do.
Okay.
Oh
I put
god.
tea and pour it.
She worships the Church of GM.
Then just to show her, I sip it, and then I pour my own.
I notice you don't heat it with hellfire.
She grabs the cup.
I'm okay. Let me explain. I
Was sent here by Bal to finish me off.
no Beelzebub.
Beelzebub.
Beelzebub. No, I wasn't. I was messing with you, and I took the joke too far. And you hook, line, fishing rod, boat, and oceaned it.
Good tea
Okay.
for a
So-
demon.
I used magic to trick you.
Heard that one before.
I'm an elf. I show her my ears.
What have you done to my memories?
What memories?
I don't remember you constructing this elaborate facade of my house.
This
What layer are we in?
we're not in any layer of hell. Do you see the glass from the potion that you broke on the
I'm
floor?
guessing the burnt.
I walk in the house. How's it going?
Oh! Hello? Demon number 2?
And I'm out.
Can you go get? I keep forgetting the name of the lady that owns.
You haven't gotten the tavern lady's name yet.
Can you go get the tavern keep?
Ugh, she just
I know, but she
She-
thinks we're. In,
she
she
just
thinks we're
fell
in hell.
asleep. Like she's had a rough day.
She thinks we're in hell.
Things.
What
Well-
level did you say? 6.
I didn't say.
What level do you think?
You said 6. 6. Hmm.
9.
What?
Just kidding.
There's only 7.
Oh, there's 9.
No, there's 7.
I think you're reading the wrong books. I
I
pull out a
think-
book. I'm like, see right here, it talks about the 9 layers of hell.
It does not.
There's actually 9 layers.
There's 7. welcome to This Is My World, Not Your World, and I'm well aware of the layers of hell there are.
Oh, in your world,
Yeah.
there's 7.
There are 7 layers of hell, yes.
Okay. and
I
I'll
heard
roll-
there were 8.
Wow.
No one wants to hear
Okay.
my 8 theory.
No.
Shut up, demon!
Fine.
Have some tea.
The poison tea?
you like your
No,
lunch?
thank you.
Yes. No! I won't eat your food and be trapped here for eternity.
I'll
You
cook
almost
your
had
food.
me. No,
I go
no.
to her like,
I know how this works, so we're on the first layer after all. The orchids, hey?
no, we're not. We're not.
I'm not eating your food.
I eat the food. See? I eat some jerky.
Of course the demon would eat the food.
I have some questions for you.
Ask, demon.
So I'm from Alokrin.
What?
We were from a city. What was the city called?
Locker room.
No, the other city. The one we were in.
What?
The one we were in.
Hawksridge?
Hawksridge.
Oh.
So we're in Hawksridge. Me and my brother are from a city called Alokrin.
I know of it.
Okay.
I know of its evil ways.
We came to Hawksridge. We're trying to find some information about a guy named Lord Fenegal.
Oh,
Lord Fenegal.
who is Lord Fenegal?
He's a friend of the Baron.
Some refer to him as Lord Kennedy.
Oh, Kendall. Lord Kendall.
Oh, you don't seem like a demon.
Not a demon. I'm trying to tell you this.
Oh, well, now you seem like a demon again. That's what a demon would say.
Alright. I come.
Take the salt and eat some salt.
I already know you're immune to it. You told me. Your
I take
secrets.
pepper and I eat the
Alright.
pepper.
Gross.
I come back. Hey, so the tavern lady is still asleep. Have you convinced her we're not demons yet?
No, well, it's flippy floppy. Just sit down. Have some tea.
Jeez.
I'll
Right.
give him
What
some
do you
tea.
want to know about Fenegal?
Well, he ran here from Alokrin. And
Did
we're
he?
trying to find
I
out
didn't know that.
what he's doing here and where he's staying.
Well, Lord Kendall is pretending.
Not Fenegal, Kendall.
Yes, I know.
Stop saying
I
Fenegal.
was testing you, demon.
Okay.
Lord Kendall is pretending to stay and rent out the top level of the apartment. But, and this is secret, come close.
Okay.
Oh, she stabbed you. That's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
That is 1 piercing damage as this frail old lady tries to stab you.
That
with
is
the
0.
dagger.
That is 0 piercing damage.
As your hand comes up to stop it, she's like,
Have we had enough?
Your magical binds are strong,
Thank you.
Yeah.
but not strong enough for my dick. Shit, where'd I put it?
I'm
Here,
holding
here,
it.
have mine.
no, there's nothing. There's sort of, damn. Oh, right. I used it at that wolf.
Do you want to try a sword?
No, they're heavy. Anyways, Kendall is pretending to live on top of the apartments, but in fact, he's relegated to a single room.
In the apartments?
That's a disgraced noble for you.
In the apartments.
In the what now?
In the apartments. Like a single room in that apartment?
Quit your chanting, demon.
In the apartment. In the apartment. This is great.
No evil, I hear no evil, I hear no evil.
Okay, thank you. So you said he's staying in one apartment?
She's just plugging her ears and repeating, "I hear no evil."
Like, well, she'd probably like to hear about the thing we're talking about that she can't hear of and she can't take part of because her ears are plugged.
She's still just chanting, "I hear no evil."
And then I point at him, like, laugh. I'm like, ah.
I pull out like a little bit of my rations. Like, if only we had someone to share this anti-demon cream with.
She cannot hear you.
Write on a piece of paper. Anti-demon cream.
She stops and
What?
A deal. We'll make sure that none of our kind can ever bother you again if you give us the information about where Lord Kendall is.
Kendall.
I know no better than to sign a deal with demons.
We're not asking
It's
you to
not.
sign.
No, you don't have to sign anything. Just a vote.
Give me your word that I am bound by nothing and you are bound by your agreement.
I am bound by my agreement, and you are bound by nothing.
I gave you my word.
He stays in the top level, in the smallest room.
Okay.
Thank you.
Should your kind come here, I will know who to seek my vengeance against.
And we will fear that day.
Can we give you an antidote for that Murloc?
Nah, I doubt you know it.
Well, you should make one and drink it next time you try to kill yourself.
I have one.
Well, then why did you? You died.
No,
Oh, yeah, she almost died.
You almost died.
trivial details.
Okay.
We will try to keep you alive because we do not want you in hell with us.
Very good.
You are
Off
too,
you go.
you are too
demon.
dangerous.
You know anything about the castle and what's going on in there?
No.
Know anything about Lord Corvus?
We have finished our accord, demon.
I'm not a demon.
Be on your way.
Maybe you're a demon.
Maybe.
Or a devil. I bet you she's a devil.
Maybe.
Barbed? Bearded? Baylor?
Bitchin'.
Pit fiend?
Get out!
I'm like,
My pact with you is done! My pact with you is done! Flee back to your evil masters.
and then I'm going to use my minor illusion to like make what I think her name is, Liza, in like glowing script. Be like, I have your signature name.
What? You spelled that? Never mind.
You don't even know your true name, do you?
You don't even know your. Get out of my house!
I have a true name. Thank you for the tidbit. Okay, all right, thank you.
Like glaring at you both suspiciously till you leave. And that is certainly a place to end tonight's session. Ah,
Thank God we didn't kill the old woman.
rules technicality saved her life. I'm used to usually when somebody gets hit while they're down,
Yeah.
it's close up and it's an automatic crit. But
Yeah, and since it's a crit, it's 2, right? But
in this case, luckily, you guys acted quickly enough to save her life.
Yeah, thank God. We didn't just nuke the old lady.
Jesus.
Although
I mean, she nuked herself. I wouldn't have felt bad.
yeah. Hey, did we get Motto, whatever his name is? Did he put in the chat?
Did he have a
No,
answer?
he didn't. He didn't reply.
Oh,
What?
what a guy. All right, let's do XP.
Oh yeah, Alex.
XP. Oh, I need to set up my thing for this.
Right. So, you guys are 6th level.
What XP are we at right now? Alex.
I do not have that number because we haven't done it yet.
You guys are at 0 for 6th level.
Okay. What is that number?
I may find it
Okay.
because I had that table at one point.
And then we're level 7. And I get my.
If you guys are
second.
6th level, it means you're at 14,000 XP.
Okay.
Yes.
So, for the bugbear encounter, escaped is worth 200 XP. You guys managed to break in and out of the apartment once.
Twice.
Once. That's one thing. Although nearly caught and left a bit of a mess behind. That is 300 XP. And then you guys fought off the rats underneath, which is also 300 XP.
Oh, and we found the secret entrance.
Yes. I do not award XP for secrets. That's part of your guys' whole foray into the apartments. So that is your guys' total.
Okay. How much did we get? I'm sorry, I was setting it up.
Believe 800 is the
Yeah,
total.
200, 300, 300. So 800,000. We're level 20.
Okay.
300,000.
It appears that the Beyond
Actually,
uses a
not level
different
20.
EXP system.
Huh?
gotta be.
No, 305,000 is 19th level. So you guys would be
Oh,
19th
wow.
level because you'd be at 314,000 in that case, which is
Gross.
not 20th level yet.
Huh. Well, that was fun. Are we still on stream or are we off?
We are on stream at the moment, and thank
Okay.
you for joining us. Thank you for watching us. Please click like and subscribe so more people can find us and come back and watch us again
And
soon.
yeah, and then if you like other things, like maybe go look at our Patreon. We have some cool stuff, and you can look at our world anvil and our whole thing that we got going on, and check out our YouTube. We have a YouTube channel. Subscribe.
And once I get a few more people on Patreon who are interested in this stuff, I will be putting up. You get to vote in what sort of items I release to these two rascals, and what sort of twists and turns the plot may take.
Very exciting. Very exciting.
Please, Black Razor.
Yes.
Just saying.
Give them an enemy with the black razor.
No.
Use this
Give
against
me
it.
the Black Razor, please. Thank you.
Anyways, thanks a lot. We're signing off.